And just hit the button. Hey, folks, I'm a little early, so we're just going to give people a few moments to get here. How's it going, everybody? Say hi to Lisa. How are you,
Hi,
Lisa?
everybody.
Hey, hey, hey. I am so happy for this, and I'm so not ready, but we're going to make it happen anyway. How are you doing, Lisa?
I'm doing good. Bit of a hectic night, but I'm okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Same
I
here.
just thought I'd come on and help you out and write stuff down for you as you show stuff and read some comments to you like Steve does when you got your back turned or whatnot. So try to
Very,
help you out.
yeah, a little dark in here tonight. It's okay. Yeah. Have you had a wonderful day today, Lisa?
Oh, it was a beautiful day. I went outside and I worked on the yard a bit, so that kind of felt good in the sunshine.
Hey, there's Tom. Hey, Tom, how are you?
I think if you angled your camera down a little more, it's focusing on the lights above your head. That's why you're so dark and the lights behind you. Hmm. Didn't change that much, but yeah, it's kind of off your head. Hi,
Um,
Tom.
hey, Tom, this is Lisa. She's going to help tonight with mod and cool things like that. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it, folks. I got a lot of cool things that I pulled from Wake Forest and I brought here. There's still tons of cool things in Wake Forest, so when I do a live auction there, I can make it happen. And I brought some new pressings. I got some pre-owned stuff here. Uh, we just lost Kenny Rogers, so I have all the Kenny Rogers I have corralled together. And so we'll just get started from there. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one right here, folks. Just want to remind everybody that shipping is $3 for a single disc or as many records as you like. If it's $35 or more, is free shipping. Okay, great.
Make yourself full screen now.
Okay, we're going to get started with Dave Grisman. This is on the Rounder label. Hey, hi, Mike. How are you? Okay. Lisa's teaching me all sorts of tricks for this. So this is Dave Grisman, and this is the Rounder album. We're going to start this at $8. So if you're interested in this, just go ahead and key in the comments. David Grisman, $8.
Hi, Jerry. Hi, Mick, Mike. Yes, it was flipping crazy. It's me.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
here to keep Adam company and help him out.
Thank you so much, Lisa. That is flipping crazy. And this is a band called Grand Funk Railroad. And this is called Phoenix. It's a Grand Funk record, Phoenix. Hey, Alan C., how are you? Your stuff got out today. We're going to start Phoenix at $4. So we got $4 on Phoenix, and we got $8 on Dave Grisman.
No,
Grisman?
no, I'm not in the store. Could show them so I could say hi to them. I
I
just want to
sure
wave
will.
hi. Just for a second.
Absolutely. There
I'm
she
right
is.
here. I'm at my house.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just be helping him out in the background.
Oh, I got a new subscriber. So one day she's going to be here, and we can do all sorts of craziness on the.
Yeah, when this craziness is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. And then let's look at a Jack White record. This is Jack White. This is the White Stripes. You're so welcome, Alan. And we're going to start the bidding at $23 for Jack White, White Stripes, Icky Thump. This is a new pressing, never been opened.
Oh, that's tempting.
Factory sealed. Oh, Lisa, I brought some cool things, and I don't.
Yeah, but I'm a big Jack White fan too. That's kind of very tempting for me. All
Yeah,
his groups that he was in solo and all the other groups.
all cool. Yeah.
Jerry, I'm in Georgia currently, but I'm not from Georgia, and I'm hoping to move back north. I was hoping to this year, but with the current situation, I was going to go up in the spring and visit up in Pennsylvania, New Jersey to scope out a place, but that's kind of put on hold right now.
Well, I'm in North Carolina. Is that north enough?
I really, it's because my nieces and nephews are up in New Jersey, and I haven't seen them in a few years.
Oh.
And I have nobody down here. I'm basically on my own, so it's I just want to get back to the kind of place and people and things that I'm used to.
There we go. So this is Bobby Gentry with Glenn Campbell. We're going to start the bidding at $5 for this one. Okay. So with these four, I'm going to review. If anyone's interested, just comment below and the price. David Grisman, rounder record, and this is $8 as starting bid. White Stripes, $22 starting bid. Bobby Gentry, Glenn Campbell, $5 starting bid. And Grand Funk Railroad with Phoenix, $4 starting bid. If you're interested in anything, just comment below with the price. If not, I'll just move on. I got 10,000 more that I could auction, but I won't be able to tonight. But I do want to say I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I appreciate all the support. This is my lifeline. I'm open in Raleigh. I'm open in Wake Forest. For whatever reason, people right now are just not getting out. I had 4 people come in today into Raleigh, and I had 1 come into Wake Forest today. So,
Wow.
but I appreciate everything. I appreciate everybody who's been purchasing before, and I appreciate that. And if nothing more, I appreciate you being here tonight and supporting me. Yeah. So yeah, Mike, I did find the Dolphy records. I'll reach out to you with that as soon as I possibly can. You know, it's not that I've been so busy with customers. It's just I've been so busy with figuring things out and this and that. And I'm still looking, if anybody has any suggestions, I'm looking at e-commerce site where I can just list without having to pay fees to somebody. Yeah, I realize that there's PayPal fees, and I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, okay, great. So I'm going to put these over to the side. Doesn't mean they're gone forever. Give you guys some chance if you want to think about it or compare about other records that'll be out there. Okay. I'm going to put these right here in the back of this crate. And then
Hi, Kimba.
Oh, Kimba's here. Hey, Kimba.
How are you?
Oh, so I don't have YouTube open, so I'm getting the comments delayed. Yeah.
Mick's wondering about his invoice.
Yeah. I just addressed that. I told him that I found the Dolphy record, so I'll be able to get that to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. I'm going to grab some rock and roll.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Please forgive me if there's anything that I've shown in the past. I just came back from Wake Forest, and I decided to corral all the Beatles stuff. I did have a guy come from Charlotte last night, and he bought a bunch of stuff from me. And so there we go. This is a stereo pressing of something new by the Beatles, and it's on the Capitol label. I feel pretty sure that it's I feel pretty sure it's an 80s pressing with Capitol rainbow in the center. And we're going to start the bidding at $12 for this. $12 for the Beatles. I'm going to put it right here so we can see it a little better. $12 for the Beatles with something new. This is George Harrison's solo record. It's called Electronic Sound. This is a sealed pressing. It's a current pressing. And we're going to start the bidding at 18 on that. Okay.
Oh, nice, Kimba. Hitchcock is awesome.
Ooh. You know, I'm gonna probably try to do a DVD auction because you guys know I probably have like 8,000 DVDs. Let There Be Guitar. This is Joel Patterson, and he plays the Beatles. It's a really good record, and he does it very cool. So think about Chet Atkins, and think about the Ventures, and think about George Harrison. Kind of put all that stuff together, and you get some really cool music. And he does a great job with this. And I love the cover. The cover looks good on the wall next to Introducing the Beatles. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Hit the thumbs up, Jennifer says.
Hey, Jennifer. It's Lisa.
Lisa, you know,
Looking Crazy's here.
I'll show Lisa quickly for people who just arrived. Hello, Lisa. Yeah. And so there we go, folks. The Beatles. Let There Be Guitar. Joel Patterson plays the Beatles. And I see Tom has $18 for George Harrison.
How much did you want for Joel Patterson? You didn't give a price.
Joel Patterson is going to start at $18 also.
Okay, I'm keeping a list.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks, Kimba.
And then you cannot go wrong with this record right here. This is Stars on Long Play. We're going to start this at $4. Stars on long play. They do a huge the Beatles medley on side one, and then a little bit on side one is full of, I don't know. There's lots of Beatles on here. There's lots of the Beatles songs on here. So yeah. Hello, Arthur. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Arthur.
Arthur, did you change? No, you didn't change your icon. It's just like, it's just big around. I have to get down and look at it. Okay, great. So just to review things, folks, we got Something New by the Beatles, Stars on Long Play, George Harrison Electronic Music, and Joel Patterson Let It Be Guitar. So there we go. So we're open for bids on that. I think I said 12, 4, 18, and we have an 18 bid here, so we're looking $19 for that.
Oh, Mick, I just saw your comment about where did it go now?
Yeah.
Ginger Baker, yeah.
Oh,
I like the documentary they did on Ginger Baker. That was pretty good too.
okay. I think I left my Vinyl Champion card there by accident today. Can you put it to the side for me? I can, or just next time we see each other, I just create a new one. How about that, Jerry? Yeah, I'll look for it though, Jerry. But if I can't find it, we'll create a new one. How about that? So, hey, if anybody's interested in this, if not, we're going to move on. Stars on LP, which is $4. Something New, the Beatles, which is $12. Joel Patterson, Let It Be, the Beatles, $18. And this is George Harrison Electronic Sounds, and we currently have a bid of $18. So we're looking 19. If not, we'll just move right on. Yeah, we'll move right along. Move it. Everybody move a little longer. Out, up, up, up. Everybody moving. So there we go. So we got Tom H with George Harrison.
Yep, first sale of the night.
Hey, thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. And that's $18. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here to the side. Tom, I do appreciate it. You got a big old box coming your way, and so hopefully that will be your way sometime or another pretty soon. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more stuff right here. Put this back here. Alrighty, I'm gonna put these right here to get some stuff out of the crate. And
hello, progressive guy.
we have a
How are you tonight?
Yeah. So Stephen is texting me. He's saying I can't figure out how to comment. So Stephen is on his iPhone, so you might have to scroll up, and then the comment is at the bottom. Yeah. Hey, progressive guy. Good evening. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more stuff.
I'm doing great, thank you.
Like I said, Kenny Rogers passed away. I corralled all the Kenny Rogers I possibly could. I brought some Kenny Rogers from Wake Forest, so I have some Kenny Rogers here for everybody. And I probably will be so disorganized, but it's totally okay. I'm really happy with that. They're working upstairs on that space that came available that a hair salon is moving in, but that's totally okay. Yeah, it's totally okay. Yeah. So you'll hear some noise. You'll hear some noise. You hear some crazy noise. Okay, finding my spot. I'll put a little divider right here to let them know where I've been. Okay, great. Let's take a look at some Kenny Rogers quickly. We got Kenny Rogers in the first edition, Greatest Hits, and this is the one with the silver cover, and it's very reflective. We got Kenny Rogers and the first edition, Tell It All Brother, and we got Kenny Rogers in the first edition with Something Burning. And then we have another Kenny Rogers in the first edition, Greatest Hits. It could be, I think it's the same record, only this has the little flap in the back, so I'm thinking this probably came before this one. This one's got black text, and this one kind of has just impressions here. And then here's Kenny Rogers, and here's the first edition second. And so I'm gonna make sure that all the Kenny first edition I have, and we're gonna run with this. I'm gonna tell you guys the prices quickly, and I feel like I have another stack of Kenny Rogers somewhere, but it's okay. We'll make it through. Okay, so we're looking at $6 for this one. $6, and
Thanks, Arthur.
we're looking at $6 for this one. Okay. And sorry, I'm not as organized as I should be. Okay. We're looking at for $5 for this one. Okay, $5 for that one. $5 for this one. And this one right here, we're looking for $10 for this one. Okay, so we got 6, 6, 5, 5, 10. These are all first edition or Kenny Rogers and the first edition, not Kenny Rogers solo stuff. And I did a wonderful talk this morning. Listen to me saying wonderful. I did a wonderful talk this morning, or we had a wonderful chat this morning for coffee and vinyl at 8 o'clock this morning. We went through the Kenny Rogers discography. We do have an online store. However, my online store is basically my Instagram and my Facebook page, as well as YouTube. And then I have some things listed on eBay for sale. Yeah. Oh, got another subscriber. So I think I'm at 397. So I'm 3 away from that. And I was hoping to have a 400 celebration subs video up a contest. So there we go. All right. So let's see if anyone's interested in these first editions or Kenny Rogers in the first edition. Okay. We got 6. 6. Let me know. I'll be glad to show you anything that's close. We got 5, and we got 5, and then we have 10 on this one. All righty, folks. I'm going to see if I can pull this up and check out some comments myself. Got to turn the volume down, which I already done. So yeah, hey, there's me. Yeah. Okay, I might have to go back and read some of these comments later. If no one's interested, that's totally okay. I'll be glad to go on to another group of records. Okay. Yeah.
He's Record Krate.
Yeah. Just like the YouTube channel name. All right. I'm gonna grab some new pressings. I can come back for Kenny Rogers a little later, but I'm gonna grab some new pressings now to make a little bit more room right here.
We have Tom in with 10 for Kenny Rogers in first edition.
Oh, okay, absolutely. Okay. Well, you know what, Tom? We'll go ahead and call this. This is for you, okay? Yeah, Kenny Rogers in the first edition, Tom. Tom, Kenny Rogers first edition, $10. Thank you so much, Tom. I'll put this over here and I'll do that. All right. Congratulations, Tom, for getting another exciting record. And there you go. Yeah. Okay, so this is a current pressing of Elvis Presley's first album. And it's on the RCA Legacy label, so this is legitimate. We're looking at $18 for Elvis. Oh, I'll pull some good stuff there. 18 for Elvis. Let's see what else we got right here, folks. We got the Beatles, and this is on the Parlophone label, and this is Please, Please Me. This is a U.S. pressing, but it looks, well, it says it's made in Germany, but it's actually a U.S. release. And the back of it is made to look like a vintage record. And so there you go. It's remastered. Okay, we're looking at $20 for the Beatles. $20 for the Beatles. Okay. Let's see what else we got right here that's new. Oh, folks, this sells anytime around the year. I went and pulled this out from the bins. This is the one that's on green vinyl. Okay. Uh, and we're looking at $20 for a Charlie Brown Christmas. So 20 and 20 for that. And then this one's 20 also.
Yeah, where is Richard tonight?
I don't know. Oh, these are all 20. Okay, 20 and 20 and 20 for Elvis. Yeah, I don't know. This is a record that I really enjoy listening to. This is Monkeys, it's Head.
You said 18 for Elvis.
Okay, 18 for Elvis. Thank you so much. This is Monkey's Head. Richard's on Facebook if anybody wants to reach out to him. Okay, 18 for Monkeys. Thank you for letting me know about that. 18 and 18, 20 and 20. Now let's grab two more new pressings, and we're going to make it happen, folks. We got Jerry Lee Lewis live at Third Man Records, and we're looking 16 for this one. Jerry Lee Lewis live at Third Man Records. And look at there. There you go. Okay, so we're looking 16 for that one. All righty, and then we're got another one right here. And like I said, forgive me if you see something that's been an auction before. I just decided to pull all the Beatles from Wake Forest and here and corral them together. Old Crow Medicine Show, and this is Volunteer. Old Crow Medicine Show, and this is Volunteer. And we're looking at 22 for this one. Okay. If anyone's interested, just comment the title and comment the price. A Charlie Brown Christmas on green vinyl. The Beatles, Please Please Me, current pressing. Old Crow Medicine Show. Jerry Lee Lewis, live at Third Man Records. Elvis's first record, which is a current pressing. And then the limited edition silver Summer of '69 Peace, Love, and Music. The soundtrack for Head by the Monkees. If anyone's interested in that, be sure to do that. Did Jack White name the label? I have no idea. Jack? Third Man Records, I have no idea. There's a good chance, but I haven't seen that interview or anything like that.
I haven't either. I love Jack White.
He's good. Back during the White Stripes days, so I was in college. I did college radio, and I stayed there for 10 years and learned how to work the system, Lisa. And so I went to go see Queens of the Stone Age, and White Stripes were open.
Nice.
So after the White Stripes finished, I actually went to the back of the venue, went outside, and me and Jack and about 7 other people, we just sat back there for a couple hours or an hour or so while Queens were playing, and we just talked.
Jerry Lee Lewis is music. It's not comedy. That's a different person. That's Jerry Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Was he the
Richard?
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Hello, Richard. Okay. We got the Beatles with Please Please Me, which is a current pressing. We got Charlie Brown Christmas, which is on green vinyl, current pressing. We have Old Crow Medicine Show. And then we have the comedian, Jerry Lewis live at Third Man. He was one that says, a whole lot of shaking going on. He was one that played the piano. He was the one that liked to marry 14-year-old cousins or something like that. I don't know the story.
I thought she was 13. Maybe not.
13-year-old. So this is Monkey's Head, and this is a soundtrack for the movie Head. I love this record. It's a great psych record. And then we have Elvis Presley, which is a current pressing. Okay. If you're interested, just chime in. I'm with a comment with the name and the price. I'm going to go ahead and put these over here.
He's not the guy that said, nice lady.
Okay, let's take a look at some more stuff. I did pull this earlier today, so I'm all excited about that. Okay, we got Tammy Wynette, bedtime story, $4. $4 for the Tammy Wynette. I'm gonna see if I can pull some more that are $4.
Oh, you do an impression of Jerry Lewis? That would be interesting to see sometime.
Absolutely. Well, actually, I didn't have enough to get it, so that's a $4 bid right there. We're looking $4 for Tammy Wynette. We're looking $5 for Mickey Gilly, and this is a sealed pressing. $5 Mickey Gilly. Okay. We're looking for $5 for Nancy Griffith. This is her record that's entitled One Fair Summer Evening. I don't see Nancy very often, so there we go. This is rock and roll. This is Good Rats. I can't remember if they're from Pennsylvania or New Jersey, but they're from somewhere. We're looking for $8 for Good Rats. And then this is, I think I had one of these in Wake Forest, but I also have one here. So this is Mark,
Yep, you did.
Don, and Mel, and this is a Grand Funk. So this one's $3. Okay. Yeah. So there we go. So we got, let's recap. We got $3 for Grand Funk, $4 for Tammy Wynette. We got $5 for Nancy Griffith. We got $5 for Mickey Gilly. We had.
Ooh.
Did you see that?
Yep, I saw that.
It was Good Rats, but now it's Good Birds. So we got Good Rats with $8.
Richard, it's me, Flipping Crazy Lisa.
Yeah, it's Flipping Crazy Lisa. Let's get her beautiful face on the screen so you can see it, Richard. How are you doing, Richard?
Hi, Richard.
Oh, look at that beautiful shirt you're wearing. You know how I like that.
It's a minion, though. It's got a minion on it.
Oh, okay. Is that little movie thing you got?
The Despicable Me guys. What was that?
They're upstairs working.
Oh, sounds like somebody fell.
I text the building maintenance guy and I said, "Are you upstairs?" He says, "No," because when I came in tonight, I saw a truck up there and I was like, "Oh." So I said, "I'm scared because I'm in the basement. Everything happens to me." Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and corral these. If anybody's interested, just comment with the price. Good Rats, Nancy Griffith, Mickey Gilly, Grand Funk Radio Railroad, and then Tammy Wynette. And I tell you, folks, Tom purchased a Tammy Wynette double disc set, and I watched it, and I was hoping that it was going to come out much better, but it didn't. And I'm doing good, thank you. And so I ended up playing it and had a lot of bacon in it. So I messaged Tom and I said, "Hey, this one just didn't clean out well." So anyway, we did that. But anyway, I ended up shipping it to him anyway. He wanted a placeholder. But Matt Clem subscribed. I know Matt. How are you? If Matt's here, how are you doing, Matt? And so I played the record. I enjoyed it. It was so good. So I'm looking at a copy for me. No, that's Lisa Richards. Lisa's moderating, and then I got off track. And so it was really cool. But they did a version of. She did a version of the movie "Ode to Billy Joe." Yeah. So that was a really cool song. There you go.
Jerry said, "What is this, Tammy? What is this, Tammy Wynette?"
It's called Bedtime Story. I'm going to read the back up. It's Bedtime Story. Once upon a time, there was a castle, and in this castle lived the king and queen. And it come to pass, they both were blessed by one little blue-eyed princess with the softest golden curls you've ever seen. But then one day, he met this pretty lady. Blah, 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 blah. And so there you go. So I haven't heard it, but I don't think it's lullabies as much as it's bedtime story songs that she sings. So anyway, yeah, there you go. There you go, Jerry. There you go. All right, I'm going to grab another batch. So everything that's in the bin there, I've gone through auction. So I'm keeping somewhat of a track of what's going on.
Is that your special record auction apron for tonight?
No, I'm just wearing this orange shirt. I like this shirt, but every time I wear it, it just gets dirty. So I always try to make sure I wear an apron
Okay.
when I wear the shirt. It does have pockets,
curious.
so it does have pockets. So I feel like I'm back in the classroom. Yeah, that's going there. Okay, I got bunches and bunches, honey bunches of oats. Okay, let's take a look a little bit at Kenny Rogers. We got some Kenny Rogers, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4. All right, folks, this makes it really easy for me. All of these are Kenny Rogers. They're all $4. We went through the Kenny Rogers discography this morning. Jerry, I don't know if you were asking what the price was for Tammy Wynette, but it's $4. And we went through the Kenny Rogers discography. This one's sealed, folks. It's sealed Kenny Rogers for $4.
Tom says, "Give me all the Kenny Rogers."
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 Kenny Rogers with a $4 bid. Anyone interested in a $5 bid on any of these Kenny Rogers records? Kenny Rogers with Dottie West.
Okay, we have Mix doing $28.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, giving a total.
So there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's $28 at the $4 each. Yeah, so we're at $28 for them. But in case somebody's interested in
$4 each. If you're interested, we got a $4 bid each. If you're interested in any of these albums individually, they're $5 is the next bid for these. Not bidding, just giving it a total.
Yeah, so Tom, you're at 28. Mick wasn't bidding.
He wasn't bidding.
Right. If you just put a number, just say, $28 total or something if you're gonna comment that.
Well, Tom actually bidded $4 each on these. So
yeah.
If anyone would like one of these, it's $5 each. Let's go ahead and do going once on these. Okay. Okay, if anybody's interested, we got $4 each. Okay. All righty. Going twice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 Kenny Rogers. And we have Tom, 7 each Kenny Rogers at $4 each. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate it. You're gonna have some. Are you gonna open this one, Tom, or are you gonna keep it sealed? I always ask people that when they buy a sealed record. Well, the cool thing about that sealed record, I don't have to wash it. That's another thing I could do, Mick. I gotta wash your records too. Yeah. Kenny sold to Tom. We have a guy that used to live in Raleigh. His name is Kenny Soul. Yeah, so there we go. All right, I got a bunch of new pressings here. This is a newer pressing, but it's a pre-owned copy. This is Surfer Blood. This is autographed, and we're looking. There you go, Tom. And we're looking $15 for this one. Surfer Blood, 15.
Yeah, the record store that I used to go to all the time, it was called the Record Store. My friend that worked there, he worked there with his wife. His name was Leroy Brown.
Oh, boy, that's awesome.
You couldn't forget his name.
There you go. So this is Morrissey. Low in the High School. This is a new pressing. I'll do 23 on Morrissey. 23 on Morrissey. Okay. Oh, one of the bands I really like to listen to. They're called X. Los Angeles. I love that record, but I don't think I've a copy. We're looking at $16 for X. 16.
Yeah, some I buy to keep sealed, some I buy to play. If I get a double, then that's even better or something.
Absolutely.
Oh, you got Morrissey's new album yesterday? Awesome.
Oh, cool. We got the Sex Pistols with Nevermind the Bollocks, and this is a pink vinyl edition. Yeah. There you go, Morrissey. And we have, so Morrissey is, I'm sorry, Sex Pistols is $20.
20?
And then
Okay.
we have Television. This is a reissue on red vinyl. It's called Adventure. And this one is 23. 23 for them. 23 for them.
Richard's asking, how about the Doors?
You have to hold on, Richard. I can't recall what I have here. I got thousands of records, and I don't think so, but you never know. This is Tangerine Dream. This is a Record Store Day pressing. It's a double album, and it's Z-E-I-T, Zeist. And we're looking at $33 for Tangerine Dream. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's six of them right here, folks. So let's take a look again. We got Surfer Blood. This is an autographed copy. This is Morrissey. If I'm not mistaken, all right, I can't remember all the details, but I was going to say this is a random colored vinyl, but I can't recall. We got Television with Adventure. We have X. We have Sex Pistols. And then we have Tangerine Dream. Okay. If anybody is interested in these, be sure to comment with the price below. Okay. If not, we'll just move on to something else.
I'm writing all the prices as we go, so if anybody has a question that comes in late.
Oh, I appreciate that, Lisa. Okay. Since I pulled all the Kenny Rogers, I'm just going to do this real quick. I got a cassette, $250 for the Kenny Rogers cassette. I got 2 CDs, $250 each for these. Kenny Rogers, they both are best of, but the song titles are not the same. Somebody said these were the best hits, and then someone says, no, these are the best hits. No, these are the best hits. So, it's like you put them together, you might have, rather than 12 songs, you might have 14 or 15. I didn't do the math. Did lemons ever dream they pretend? Okay, so we got these right here in case anybody's interested. I just wanted to show. Okay, we're going to go back to some new pressings, and I'm going to sneak over there and grab some pre-owned stuff for everybody to look at too. So let's start with this one. This is the White Stripes. Okay, we're looking $19 for the White Stripes. The White Stripes with 19. Oh, Tom York. Tom York. Okay. We're looking 29 for Tom York. And I am reducing these prices, folks. I really am. This Polvo. This one's a pre-owned. That one's pre-owned. I can come back to that. This is pre-owned. Get some new pressings out of the way. Primus. We're looking at $18 for Primus. Primus, $18. Okay. Oh, here we go. Sleep. We're looking at 28 for Sleep. $28 for Sleep. $28 for Sleep. We've got 2 more. And then we're going to get into some pre-owned stuff. Oh, no, actually, we'll go back. We'll go to the Beatles, and we'll get into some pre-owned stuff. Alrighty. Wilco. This is Wilco with Star Wars. We're looking at $17 for Wilco Star Wars. And I do have another Wilco album. Let's see if I can put my fingers on it quickly. I can. This one's called Ode to Joy. And we're looking $20 for this one. Okay. All righty. So if anybody's interested in that, be sure to chime in, comment with the title and the price. If not, we'll just move right on. I'm going to review what we have. We have the White Stripes, and I should know the name of this record. I said it, the White Stripes. This is Tom York.
Jerry Stone wants Wilco Star Wars for 18.
Okay. Primus. We have Sleep. And then we have Wilco Ode to Joy. Okay, Jerry would like Wilco Star Wars for 18. So we have a current bid of $18. $19 for Star Wars, anybody? By Wilco. Da, 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 da. I wish I had a keyboard here. I'll play it for you. My classical skills to work. Going once on the Wilco Star Wars for Jerry for 18. Going twice. Lisa, are you looking at the YouTube stream? Are you seeing, or do I have to wait a few seconds for the lag?
I'm watching on YouTube. I popped out my chat, so.
Okay, is it safe to call this one?
It doesn't seem like there's any other interest in it.
Okay, so we got 18. We got Jerry, Wilco, Star Wars. I love the kitty.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jerry. I appreciate it a bunch. I'll put this over here in the pile. You know, the cool thing about selling these new pressings, folks, during this crisis, I'm getting my money back. Yeah, I'm getting my money back. It's no secret that most any record store will tell you that there's very little profit with new pressings. We all look for that. Okay, I got the Beatles. Okay, I'm going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think this was in earlier. This is Wings. Wings Over America is a double pressing. I mean, it's a double disc. It's the current. No, it's 3 disc, I think. It's current pressing. This one is colored vinyl. I'm going to start this one at 45. You're welcome, Jerry. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is Paul McCartney, and this is his Russian record. This is a current pressing. This one's replicates the original pressing of that. Okay, Paul McCartney. 25 on Paul McCartney. How are you doing, Milton? Thanks for stopping in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is a comedy record of Fireside Theater, but this is the one with John Lennon on the cover. A lot of people who like the Beatles like to have this one so they can put it on the wall. Okay.
How much was that one?
Sir?
How much was that one?
I'll get your price on that one. $4.
Okay. I'm keeping up with the list here. So.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I got to set this down for a second because I think. Okay, yeah. So this is Egypt Station. This is Paul McCartney, Richard. Paul McCartney with Egypt Station. I'll do 27 on Egypt Station. Okay. 27 on Egypt Station, current pressing. And then this is Arthur Fiedler. This is sealed. Arthur Fiedler is playing the Beatles music. I'll do $8 on Arthur Fiedler, and the Boston Pops playing the Beatles. Okay. Yeah. And that one is sealed. And let's see the next one, which is Beatles related. The Baroque Beatles. Okay. This is the Baroque Beatles. And we're going to start this one at $4. The Baroque Beatles, $4.
Jerry Stone will take Arthur Fiedler for 8.
Okay, so we got a current bid of $8 for Arthur Fiedler. And so we're looking for a bid of $9. If anybody's interested, Arthur Fiedler for $9. I'm going to review what we have. Please feel free to comment. If not, we'll just move right on. And okay, so we got Wings Over America. It's a current pressing, colored vinyl. We got Paul McCartney, Egypt Station. We have Fireside Theater, and this is the one with John Lennon on the cover. We have the Baroque Beatles book, Beatles music in the style of Baroque music. We have another Paul McCartney. This is his Russian record. It's called Chaba 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 Choo 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 Choo. I think they ended up using this for Star Wars. I don't know. And then, how can you be in two places at once when you're not anywhere at all? You know, that's a question I ask myself every morning when I wake up and just before I go to sleep. Okay, so going once on this.
Tom wants you to read the hype sticker on the Egypt Station, please.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be glad to, Tom. Yet another version of Egypt Station just for you. This is the 5th, 7th, 8th, 10th, and 12th copy of this record. Double vinyl edition, 140-gram pressing featuring I Don't Know, Come On To Me, and FUH. Fuck you. Includes download card, Tom. There you go, Tom. We joke, Lisa, there's like 12 different versions of this record that's been released. Okay. And so let's say going once, going twice. Let's go ahead and say this is for Jerry. Okay. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and put these over here back in the bin. Okay. Oh boy. That box is full of current pressing records. I want to do some pre-owned stuff now, so I'm going to have to sneak over to the shelves and get some pre-owned stuff. Okay, but I do have two things right here that's pre-owned. I'm going to put right here. I'll start with that one, then I'll come back and I will comment on that. I need to write this down. Arthur Fiedler sold to Jerry for $8. Where did my pen go? Okay, $8. And this is Jerry. Hey, it's sealed. I don't have to wash it.
Jerry, he did have a Black Keys album. I don't remember which store it was. I believe it.
I'll check.
You had one. I know you had one. I think it was on your wall, maybe. It was Rubber.
Rubber Soul, Rubber Factory.
Yes.
I think you have that, don't you, Jerry? Hey, Jerry, anything that you got today that I didn't wash and it needs washing, I'll be glad to give it a bath for you.
I love the Black Keys, Jerry.
There's one record by the Black Keys I like a lot, and that is called Turn Blue. I don't think I have any Black Keys at all here, and I almost brought that Black Keys with me, but I figured that might be good for an auction sometime this week in Wake Forest. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to sneak over here. I have Elephant. Okay.
They're all awesome. I could listen to them forever.
Yeah. Do you have Turn Blue, Lisa? Have you heard Turn Blue?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Lisa, do you have anything you like to show?
I don't have anything. I didn't bring anything because I didn't get to the booth today to get my records, but I think tomorrow I'm going to go to the booth at my antique mall and grab all my records because there's no customers.
Do you have anything that's not for sale you like to show us that maybe some people say, wow, that's cool?
Just the what I showed you the other day.
And you're more than welcome to show that. And the reason I ask is because I'm gonna sneak over here and grab some some pre-owned records quickly, and I'm gonna check for Black Keys, but I don't think I have any. But I'm gonna come right back with some pre-owned records, and we're gonna make that happen. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I don't know. That kind of caught me off guard.
I'm sorry.
I was showing these to Adam the other day. We had a little video chat, and these are Beatles Flexies, the records. They were Sam Goody giveaways, and this one's clear. This one's red, and this one's blue. It's hard to see in the plastic, but they're attached to their cards. I can show you. It's very hard to take out of the packet. Here we go. So, see what it looks like. And it's attached to the backer card. Pretty neat. So I've been holding on to them for a long time. I've had them for a while. I don't know. I don't have anything really handy. I mean, yeah, I have all my records behind me. This is all records. My collection. I got 4 rows down on that side and 4 rows down on that side. But I don't have them in any order. When I moved here, I just threw them all up on the shelf. So I haven't really organized them to go to anything. Jerry Stone sees Heart Magazine and would like to know the price of that one.
Absolutely. Lisa, did you show your 3 flexi discs, the red, white, and blue?
Yep.
Yeah, I was telling the Beatles guy that came from Charlotte last night about those. And he was saying, oh, yeah, he has them. But he also said 2 other stores released those, and they were the same thing, except on the back it had the store's name. So he's looking the other stores to have those with his. So
right.
he said that was a really cool thing you have there. So there you go.
Yeah,
so,
I've had these for a very long time.
If you ever end up selling them, I don't think you have a problem getting some interest from somebody with those. So great. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I got a big handful of records right here, folks. I just basically went to the bins and almost randomly grabbed everything.
Make yourself a full picture again.
Okay, I will. So this is a band called Heart, and this is Dog and Butterfly, and this is a picture disc. It's got shrink on it. The shrink is torn to mess, so I put it in a bag just to keep it. It's not sealed, and but it is limited to 30,000. And let's see, $10 on this one, $10 on Heart. Hey, Kimba.
Kimba, it's more like well, would I rather have the money? Is it more important for me to get the money for it? Is it more important for me to add to my collection? So it depends on really who the group is, what the album is.
This is a band called The Residents. Okay. This one is $14 for The Residents. It's a pre-owned copy. Okay. This is I have a section here called "It's All for the Cause," and this is for All for the Cause. This is an all-star tribute. What's going on? And this is to benefit the United Way's September 11th Fund and Artists Against AIDS Worldwide. I should know what year this is, but it's 2001. And look at the people who are on this record.
Can't read it. It's blurry for me.
Okay, I'll read it for you. P. Diddy, Bono, Christine Aguilera, J-Lo, NSYNC, Michael Stipe, Elisa Bridge, Mary J. Blige, Ja Rule, Nelly Furtado, Nelly Furtado, Destiny's Child, Backstreet Boys, Fred Durst. What band was he with? Somebody. NAS, Nas, Moby, and Britney Spears. Okay, this one has... we're going to start the bidding at $5 for this one. With all that stuff, just think how long it took me to put it in a bag and put all these on here and do all the research, folks. But I did it for you. This is Ray Parker Jr. with Ghostbusters. We're looking at a $5 starting bid for Ray Parker Jr. Okay, this one's a really cool one. This is The Magic of Judy Garland. How many records are in here? A whole bunch. We're going to start it at $7. 1, 2, 3, for, it's got 6 discs, folks. The Magic of Julie Garland, 6 discs. We're going to start it at $7. Oh, Limp Biscuit. There you go. And then let's grab one more. A guy that I love to listen to a lot, Pat Travers, band live. Go for what you know. We're going to start at $5 for this one. I may have shown this one in Wake Forest, a copy up there. I can't remember, but I just I have so many records and stuff like that. Okay, who are you going to sell? Limp Biscuit. Okay, great. So let's see if anybody's interested. Let's go ahead and review these, and if you're interested, comment and put the price. If not, we're just going to move right on. Okay. We got Heart right here. We got The Residents. What did I say for Heart?
You said 10.
10. Okay, great. I got to price it later. Ray Parker Jr. with Ghostbusters.
Okay, Tom, thanks for coming.
Oh, see you later, Tom. Have fun. Take care.
Jerry Stone said Heart for 10.
Okay,
So
great.
that one a 10.
This,
Unless he's not bidding, maybe he's just answering you. I'm not sure.
okay, yeah. There's some good songs by Ray Parker Jr. on this record. I like Ray Parker Jr. Jerry, was that a $10 bid, or you just commented what my price was? Pat Travers. What's going on? The All-Star Tribute, Artist Against AIDS Worldwide, and Judy.
Okay, he's bidding.
Hard for 10. Okay, wonderful. So if anybody's interested in any of this, please go ahead and comment the price and the record. Yeah. So right now we got Hard at $10. We're looking at $11 bid, and then we have these right here. Okay. If not, we'll just move right on. Okay. We're looking at $11 for Heart, going once. Okay. Going twice. All right. Is that it, Lisa? Is that for Jerry?
Yep, I'm putting in sold right now.
Thank you, Jerry. I have that Pat Travers. He does rock. So Jerry is getting Heart, pick, disc for 10. Thank you, Jerry. I'll put this over here on your pile. Yeah. Jerry, you can make a wonderful clock with it. Right there. There you go.
Does anybody at home have any extra album picture frames?
I don't.
I know you don't. I was just wondering, maybe some of these guys might have some extras if they aren't using them. Because I would be interested if anybody had. There was one at the guy next to my booth. You know, the record guy you saw in my video that has he had one on his wall for $5 and somebody bought it. So I missed out on it.
I think you can buy them in wholesale for like $4.50 or
really?
Yeah.
It was just easy because it was $5 and it was right there. You know, all I would have to do was just grab it and
absolutely, and out the door you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into some more stuff right here. We got Pete Townsend with Chinese Eyes. Let's start this at $4. Let's see if I can get some more $4 records on here. We can. This is Gary Wright. This is $4. Like me some Gary Wright.
Oh, Walmart has them.
Oh,
okay. And Meyer has them. All right. I'll have to, when I'm allowed to go back out again, I'll have to look.
There you go. Culture Club. This is it's a 12-inch single. Kiss Me Blind. It's a miracle, and on side 2, it's colored by numbers. I don't care how cheesy you think Culture Club is. They're great new wave, and I love listening to some Culture Club.
That's $4 also?
Yep.
Okay.
We got Al Stewart, the early years, and I have a copy of this at home. It's very cool. It's a double disc, and it's got some cool stuff on it. $4 for this right here.
I'm gonna do bid on 4 on the Gary Wright.
Okay, Lisa, that'll be fine. We got the OJs right here. This is $4 also. It's titled "Let Me Touch You." Okay, let me touch you. I'm just reading, folks. We can't touch anybody with CV going around. Okay, okay, great. Oh, I love Culture Club too, Richard Dolan. See if there's one more I can find that's $4. I don't think I do. I don't have one. So I'm going to choose a random right here. This is Doug Sham and his band. Bob Dylan's on here. He's not credited as Bob Dylan. He's credited about with someone else. We're looking 12 for Doug Sham. Okay. So this is the early years love chronicles, bed sitter images, zero, she flies, orange. Let's see, Jerry. I don't know so much about this as much as I listened to this.
Oh, great. Thanks, Kimba.
Rick Wakeman is on here. Who else is on here? Yeah. Jerry, I just played it and listened to it. It seems like it was before his super big hits, if I'm not mistaken. There's some selections from other records. Jerry, if you want to look it up real quick on Wikipedia, it's called Alster, the early years, and we can certainly come back to it tonight if you like. Yeah, there you go. Okay. If anybody's interested, just chime in, comment with the title and the price. Okay. If not, we're just going to move right on.
Keep Gary Wright out, though. Remember?
I'm sorry, Lisa.
I bid on the Gary Wright.
You did. Lisa bid on the Gary Wright. Okay, going once on the Gary Wright. We're at $4. We're looking $5. Thank you. Okay. The cool thing is that whenever someone comes into Record Crate, we have all these wonderful records up here in the new arrivals. So that's going to be really nice for them. They'll be like, oh my gosh, look at this jackpot full of all these wonderful titles. Yeah. Okay, right there. All right, I'm going to reach into this magical world right here. Going twice on the Gary Wright. Okay, Gary Wright. All right, sold to Lisa. Gary Wright.
Yay!
Congratulations for $4. I like missing Gary Wright too.
I love him, but my copies are not so good.
Oh, well, hopefully this is an upgrade for you. All right, now this might be the coolest cover we've had. This is Mary Buffet with My Boyfriend's Back, and we're starting this one at $6. You definitely can tell this is 80s, 50s revival stuff.
Yeah, Jerry, that's a great song. I blast that song.
Okay. I love this record right here. This is a South American pressing, but Discotheque. This guy has got some funk in him. Discotheque. We're looking at $12 on Discotheque. I've listened to this record many times. I have a copy at home. Okay. A little bit of Climax Blues Band. Oh, this is $4. I could have included that one, but this is $4. I love this Harlequin style illustration here. Lisa, are you familiar with Harlequin?
I love that illustration. Absolutely.
Are you familiar with Harlequin, the flatware? I mean, not the flatware, but the stoneware company.
Yes, I love anything that's got that dated style. I really love Art Deco and Art Nouveau stuff. Absolutely. I like pop. I like brutalist. I like all different art styles.
Yeah. There you go, $4 for this. Marshall Quinshaw has a record on the cover. He's got some Harlequin pieces on there. Okay, this is Desmond Child. So this is a little more on the harder side. Desmond Child, not to be confused with Destiny's Child. Desmond Child and Road. We're looking at $8 on Desmond Child. Who calling me? I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, here it is. They disconnected. I didn't disconnect them. Stir Crazy. I saw that movie. That's a good movie, Richard. We got an Elvis movie. This is Paradise Hawaiian style. It's got the correct inner sleeve, and got $7 on this one. We need $7 for this one. RCA Black Label. So I'm not sure exactly what edition it is, but it's here. It's here, folks. Elvis, and then the last one is Hugo Largo. Good new wave stuff from the 80s. And this one's called Drum. And we're looking at $10 for Hugo Largo. And it's produced by Michael Stipe. Michael Stipe from REM. Michael Stipe appears on this record. And see if there's anything else maybe that I recognize. There you go, folks. There you go. My buddy just loved. Okay, good. So there we go. All right, folks. If you're interested, just comment in there the title and the price, and I'm going to review everything. If you're not interested, that's okay. We'll just move on to something else.
Hi, Steven. How are ya?
Is Steven here? Oh, hey, Steven. Hey, I'm late. Haha. Hey, Steven. So this is Mary Buffett. This is Discotheque. This is Desmond Child. This is Climax Blues Band with the cool cover. This is Hugo Largo. And this is soundtrack Paradise Hawaiian Style Elvis Presley. Okay. I'm going to go put these over here, folks, and I'll be right back with some more stuff. I went and bought some snack crackers like nabs or crackers with cheese and peanut butter on the inside. I went and bought that so that I can have these for sale in case we get all stores that are not essential have to close down. And I would say, well, I sell food, so I'm essential.
What is the title of the Climax Blues Band album?
I will check.
Oh, Kimba, I've self-quarantined myself since Sunday. But other people aren't cooperating. So it's going to make me stay home longer.
Rich man. I saw a news article today. I'm not sure if it's true or not. I haven't had a chance to do any research, but they were saying that New York City has half of the cases of nationwide. Yeah, so there you go. Climax Blues Band with the Rich Man. Okay. All righty, folks. It's only music. Only jukebox music. Did a wonderful stream last night. I think it was last night of t-shirts. Was it last night? Richard, we're right here for you. Yeah, we're right here for you, Richard. And so if anybody would like to go back and look at that, let's do some new pressings quickly. New pressings, some of them are pre-owned. Okay. 311 or 311 Mosaic. This is a new pressing, factory sealed. We're looking at $25 for 311. This is Loretta Lynn with Full Circle. Willie Nelson's on this record. Co-produced by John Carter Cash, which is Johnny Cash's son. Yeah. Elvis Costello is on here also. So there we go. We're looking at $19 for Loretta Lynn.
No Roxy music, Steven.
I'm sure I have Roxy. Yeah.
He asked if he missed Eddie.
Oh, no. Okay, so this is a Willie Nelson record. This is called Last Man Standing. Looking at $20 for this Willie Nelson. It says, like no one else, 11 brand new songs from one of America's most iconic songwriter, Willie Nelson. And you know what, folks? If you buy a Willie Nelson record tonight, I'm gonna give you a bonus. Just 1 second.
Climax Blues was $4.
Okay, so if you buy a Willie Nelson record tonight, or Willie Nelson's a new pressing of Willie Nelson, or Willie Nelson's on a new
Oh, look at that.
you get a sticker. Now, I've had one of these stickers on my truck for a year, and they're doing really well. Hello, AB. How are you?
Jerry said he'll take the Climax for $4.
Jerry? Okay, great. Well, since we kind of went through the breading process, let's go ahead and sign Jerry up for that one.
Okay.
Okay, so here's Willie. So we can ask AB Munster for some clarification. I heard on the news today, AB Munster, I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't had a chance to do any fact checking, but they're saying half of the positive cases in America are in New York City. Is that true? Okay, so this is $4, and this is Jerry. Climax. Blue.
Yeah, I heard it exploded in New York.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Congratulations. Rich man. He's a rich man. He's a rich man. He's a rich man. Well, speaking of Willie Nelson, while I got the sticker out, let's take a look at this. This is Willie Nelson and Family. It's called Let's Face the Music and Dance. We're looking at $23 on this one. It's a new pressing, 2013. Okay. Oh, so I want to get this one or this one. I'll grab this one. Under Great White Northern Lights, this is White Stripes. This is a current pressing. I can do 24 on this one. $24 on White Stripes under Great White Northern Lights. Has anyone ever seen Northern Lights? I saw them once.
I'd love to.
Yeah. And there's somebody that has a song called "Have You Ever Seen the Northern Lights?" Who does that? Is it Bruce Hornsby? Stevie Winwood? I don't know. Okay, I gotta get one more. Okay, so this is a pre-owned copy. So they're listening to modern country upstairs. I don't like it.
Steven said that's Fish.
Oh, yes. So this is a band called Bright Eyes. That's a double disc. It's pre-owned. We're looking at $15 for Bright Eyes. $15 for Bright Eyes. Let's see if I can read the name of the record. I have it on an attribute. It's called The People's Key. The People's Key. Bleach?
Black.
Bleach?
Black?
Bleach?
I don't know if he's saying bleach or black.
I think it's in bleach. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Okay, great. Let's review, folks. If you're interested in anything, just comment the title and the price. If not, we'll just move right on. We got 311 or 311. We got Loretta Lynn. We got two Willie Nelsons. And if you buy a Willie Nelson record tonight, a new pressing, you get a free sticker.
Oh, okay, Mick. I got you. I agree. Modern country, black.
And this is another Willie Nelson. And Willie Nelson appears on this Loretta Lynn record. So if you're interested in getting this, you get a free Willie Nelson sticker. The stickers sell for $4. I only have a few left. I started out with a pile like this, and I think I have about this many left. And as it gets closer to election date, I'm sure more and more of those will sell. Yeah. And then
Jerry says, I wish you had new pressing of the Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy, and the Infinite Sadness, but I think that one is out of print at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. I wish I had that too. This is Bright Eyes, pre-owned copy. And then this is White Stripes, Northern Lights. Okay. There you go. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to put these down and come back with another batch. I would have thought that $4 sticker would have drove somebody in.
That's a cool sticker. I like that. I would put that on my van.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Is your van a Volkswagen?
No, my van is a little shorty Astro van high top.
Oh, wonderful. I get high when I drive my van. I get high when I drive my van. Okay, here we go, folks. Sam Smith, this is a new pressing. We're going to do $30 on this one. Okay. What is this? We have, this is Soundgarden. Okay, this is Soundgarden. Screaming Life. This is $16 for Soundgarden. This current pressing.
Oh my God, look at him on that cover.
Yeah.
I miss him so much.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is another. So this is The Residents. And there you go.
And Mick says, I think it's good they repress albums. They're not fakes. They're often the only way poor people can afford really good music.
Well, sometimes when a record is so desirable and so valuable, it's good to get a current pressing. This is $18 for The Residents. We're looking here at Modest Mouse. This is a current pressing, $20. I saw an original of this for $100 last month or so. Oh gosh, Lisa, have you discovered Father John Misty?
No.
Lisa, would you make a note of Father John Misty?
Okay.
He is so good. I can listen to him every week, 2 or 3 times. I love me some Father John. And I'll have to message you and let you know the record I like best.
Okay. Yeah. I'm always up for listening to new stuff that I haven't heard.
Yeah, he's kind of like...
How much?
$20.
Okay, and how much was The Residents?
$18.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And then this is the Milk Carton Kids. Current pressing, we're looking at $20 for the Milk Carton Kids. All right, folks. Let's see if anybody's interested. Just comment the title and the price. If not, we'll move on. I'm going to show you guys again what we have here. Okay, we got Soundgarden. Okay, we got Sam Smith.
Richard says, what is The Residents? It looks like a creepy version of Meet the Beatles cover.
I'll be right there, Richard, and I'll tell you. We got Modest Mouse right here. This is the current pressing. We have the Milk Carton Kids, and we have Father John Misty. And let's take a look at The Residents. Richard, I don't know that much about The Residents, but they did embellish the original copy of the Beatles. I don't remember the name of the record, but you've read about them in Time, Newsweek, New York Times. Here's the big, big sound of the fantastic phenomenal foursome. And
Mick is asking Jerry if he minds if he bids $5 for the Climax Blues Band, but you sold that already, right?
We already sold that, Mick. I'm sorry.
And Jerry says, what is the title of the Soundgarden record?
Screaming Life. Yeah. So this is The Residents. Richard, you're welcome to go online and research them. Go to Wikipedia and look at it. It's called Meet the Residents. And yeah, so the sound garden is called Screaming Life. Okay. Screaming Life. I'm going to see if there's any songs I recognize on here. You know, the crazy thing is I would probably only know one song by Soundgarden. I wonder if Mia has. Did AB Monster answer my question about the number of people in New York City testing positive for CV?
I didn't see that. I didn't see an answer.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna put these away. Yeah. I got some more new pressings, folks. I gotta grab some more pre-owned in a moment. But the cool thing is that even if nobody bids on these, someone can come on later and they can look at these old auctions. And if there's something available, they can reach out to me. My email address is therecordcrate@yahoo.com. If you go to my my YouTube, click on About Me. There's lots of information there. Oh, thank you, Flipping Crazy. My phone number is 919-601-3131. I'm going to key that into the chat. It's very high in New York City. Thank you, sir. What precautions are you taking, AB Monster, and how are you dealing with that? There you go. That's my phone number. Please feel free to reach out. Okay. All righty. I'm going to put these in the bin over here. Or did I? Oh! Let's go back to Kenny Rogers quickly, okay? I had another batch of Kenny Rogers, okay? Let's see what I can do here. Now, Jerry, these might be some Kenny Rogers we didn't talk about this morning. And then there's a first edition right there. Okay, okay, Kenny Rogers, and we have the first edition. Okay, we're looking at $4 for this Kenny Rogers. Okay.
They're not the same ones you had before that you sold to Tom?
They're not.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yep, Tom's is over here.
Okay.
Okay, so where are we? We're looking at $4 for this Kenny Rogers. Okay. We're looking $10 for this Kenny Rogers. This one has the shrink and it's got the hype sticker on it. Okay. You still have to work? I'm sorry. Are you able to work from home, sir?
Oh, there's Tom. Tom says, wait, I thought I got all the Kenny.
Well, I had some more put away. I only put part of them out at a time. So, and these two are $2 each. And it's based on the condition. They might have a dish. So we got $2 each on those. This one's kind of rare. This is Kenny Rogers in the first edition. Okay. And this is the ballad Calico. I'm gonna grab the record and look at the label. The Ballad of Calico, and it's on the Reprise label. I see you. And this is a double disc set. I need $18 starting bid on this one, folks. I have it priced much longer. Kenny Rogers Roasters. I've heard so many names about his restaurant. Yeah. So there we go. Kenny Rogers in the first edition. So what did I say? $18 on that. So and then I think I got some right here. Now these were in a box that I pulled out earlier today, and there we go. $6.
Tom says, I want to make sure I got the one that Lionel Richie produced and the one with Islands in the Stream.
The one that Lionel Richie produced, can't recall the title, but let's go over here and take a look and see what Tom did purchase, okay? Alrighty. I want to make sure I got, okay, cool. I'm so grateful to be able to retire last year. Either they dropped something or they got into electrical wire. We've got the night. Kenny Rogers. Produced by, this is not, so I think he said produced by Lionel Richie. What was the other thing he said?
Islands in the Stream.
Okay. Okay. I'll let you know if I run across that one.
Oh, Jerry said, Adam, the one Lionel Richie produced is called Share Your Love. I bought that one from you today.
Okay. This one's got Dottie West. This one's got Dottie West. 10 Years of Gold. Let's see what's on here. Just dropped in. What about the, oh, there she is, the beautiful Kim Carnes. And that's Jane Zingram. And then this, of course, is Kenny Rogers in the first edition. Okay, there you go, Tom. Okay, so I'm going to put these back over here on your pile of purchased records, Tom. And then I'm going to sneak over here. And I'm going to show you guys the one that's currently being available now. If you're interested in, just comment the title and the price. If not, we'll move on to something else. Okay, and then Kenny Rogers first edition, The Ballad of Calico, 10 Years of Gold, Kenny Rogers and Dottie West, Kenny Rogers Greatest Hits. I'll check and see what's on here, Tom. Love left in me. It does not have Dolly. Okay, and then this is Kenny. Let's see what this has. Whoa, it's upside down. Okay. And then we just saw this one. We saw this one. We saw this one. And then we saw this one. There you go. There you go. All right, I'm gonna put these down. We'll grab another batch. Okay. And then that one's already been out there. Okay, gotcha. All right. My battery's on the iPad. Folks, I think that's all the Kenny Rogers I have. Okay. So right here, I got a crate of records right here. I'm gonna put my iPad in the charger, and I'm gonna get something to drink, and I'm gonna grab some more records. Absolutely, Tom. I'd be glad to. And I have all the Kenny Rogers and the first edition corralled together right there. So yeah, I brought the action over.
Tom, I may have that Kenny Rogers album when I go to my booth tomorrow. I'm going to look and see. I don't know if anybody bought anything today, so I'll check for that Kenny Rogers album in my crate that I have there.
Hey Lisa, if you'd like to do a flip video, I'd love to see it. And even if it's just something you don't post on YouTube. And also, if you get a chance to go to your neighbor's spot and just kind of scan around, I like to see what his space looks like.
Oh, yeah, he's bringing stuff in constantly.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know him, like I'm friends with him, so I can call him if anybody, if you ever need anything or are looking for something special, he can hold it and, you can get dibs on stuff.
So it's 10 o'clock, folks. I got a crate full right here of near pressings. So I'm just going to go through here and I'm going to grab some cool ones and we're going to see if we can make it happen, okay? Okay. If anybody's interested, Just ask me, I'll give you the price. This is Cure Faith. It's a Rhino record. Rhino does some good pressing. Ramones, End of the Century. Okay. This is Radiohead, the King of Limbs. El King.
I'm so glad Tom and Jerry get along so well.
Oh, are they fighting?
Tom and Jerry. Yes, I sell stuff too, Richard. I don't have a website. I actually sell my records in my booth in the antique mall right now.
Yeah. This is a current pressing. This one's made in Germany. This one is 1770, but as European, it's 1170. This is one of my favorite Elton John records. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Where's my phone? This is Lizzo. This is her EP. Okay. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I'll give you a price. If not, we're going to move right on. Okay. And I am discounting prices, folks. I'm taking money off the sticker that I have here, just because it's.
Oh, earlier, A.B. Munster asked what kind of shirt in back of you. Are they all the ones that were in your video yesterday?
No, these are the ones that are here in Raleigh. I hope to do a Raleigh video.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just making jokes here. How much for the Cure? Okay, let's take a look at the Cure for Jerry. All righty, so we got the Cure Faith. This is a Rhino pressing. It's current pressing. It's $20. Okay, so $20 for the Cure. If anybody's interested, just key in the Cure, $20.
Mick wants to know how much is the Ramones.
If not, we'll move right on. Let's take a look at the Ramones. And Lisa, you're more than welcome to come on here sometimes with your records, and I don't mind. Say, my turn, your turn, your turn, my turn, my turn.
That will be fun. We could do it on my channel. We could do it on your channel. We could go back and forth. That would be great.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is Ramones Prime of the
Jerry will take the Cure for 20.
This, okay. So we got the Cure $20 bid. Anybody like 21? Okay. So this is $18 for the Ramones. This is colored vinyl. $18 for the Ramones.
Oh, right. I ship, Richard. That's fine. No, if I sold to you guys, I would definitely ship. No, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
I'm a reseller. I ship other things every day.
So we got Jerry. We got Jerry for 20, 21, going once, going twice. Okay, Lisa, you can look at the lag.
And Mick will take the Ramones for 18.
Okay, let's finish up with the Cure. Is it sold, Lisa? Or you're looking at the lag?
Yes, it is sold.
Jerry is Cure.
Jerry gets it for 20.
For 20 for Jerry. Okay, nice guy Mike would like. He's interested in the Ramones for 18. Okay. We need a bid of $19 for the Ramones. Okay. Going once. Going once. Going once. Going twice. We need $19 for Ramones. Okay. Lisa, you can call it. You're looking at the lag.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're fine. We are sold to Mick for 18 for the Ramones.
Okay, cool. The cool thing is that Mike has already got, he also has a name Mike. Mike has already got free ship and he's got stuff in the back to go.
Yeah, he says just add it to my box if I win.
And Jerry, if he chooses to have it shipped, he's got free shipping also. Okay. And as well as Tom. I say
do you want to be called Mike or Mick? I keep calling you Mick because you have it written as Mick. So if you prefer Mike, I could say Mike instead. I had an Uncle Mickey and we called him Mick for short. His name was Michael.
Kimba calls him McHenry. Okay. Look what I found, folks. All right, I got
Kenny Rogers.
No. I got something else. 4 or 5.
Yeah, I know they are. I just didn't know which one you preferred.
Yeah. So there we go. All right, here we go.
So I'm good.
If you're interested, let me know. I'll give you the price. Steph, just trying to make it go faster. I'll be glad to give you the price. Def Cab for Cutie. Okay. The Black Keys with Rubber Factory.
There it is.
The Band, music from the Big Pink. Where's it? Songs from the Big Pink. Music from the Big Pink. Eddie Cochran. When this arrived, folks, I ordered it and I realized it was on the DOL label, which is a European label. They press out stuff that the copyright has expired in Europe, and then they sell it to America. So there you go. So Eddie Cochran and his family is not getting a penny from this. Okay. I try not to order those, but occasionally it happens. And then before I leave, I have one special record that I'm going to show everybody before we finish. Okay. This is Bugs Cox. I love Bugs Cox. Singles, Going Steady. And then we have AC/DC for those about to rock. We rock with you on the parking lot. But okay, so if you're interested, just chime in. I'll be glad to give you a price. If not, we'll just move on somewhere else, folks. I don't mind doing that at all. And yeah, I still got some of the Beatles stuff. Okay. I got some good stuff here. Oh, a record that I love. Okay. I got to reach out to Starman. I got to reach out to Amber. I got to reach out to a lot of people. Okay, folks, I'm going to pack these up. I just got an alert. Okay, got you. Alrighty. Either or. I love Either Or, and Elliott Smith is one of my favorites. I love his record Either Or. That's really good, Mike. Okay, I'm gonna put these away, folks. My landlord stopped by Wake Forest this afternoon. I know he's in his 70s, and I'm like, why is he out?
Yeah, really.
But he was there with the maintenance guy, and they were having problems with the air conditioner upstairs, and mine's fine. I haven't even turned it on, you know. But I was like, why are you out? Anyway, we had a chance to catch up, which was cool. I didn't tell him I don't have any money for rent next month. He'll find out soon enough. Okay, great. So this is a band.
Nick said he's gonna run. Spent enough this week. Good night, one and all. Stay healthy and happy as possible, and spin some records.
Have fun. Thanks for stopping by, Mike.
Have a good night.
Take care. So this is Love, and it's called For Gail. For Gail. A girl's name is Gail. Okay. I love me some love. Love, 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 love. I love, 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 love. Hey, this is a slip mat. Okay. This is Ryan Adams slip mat. $20 on this if anybody's interested. Ryan Adams is from Jacksonville, which is here in North Carolina, but he did a lot of things here in the Raleigh. Yeah. Ministry. Ministry shows the way. Okay. I'm about ready to call it myself, folks. Lucas Nelson. This is Willie's son. Promise of the Real. Okay. And if anybody's interested, I'll be glad to give you a price. Oh, this one's fun. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay. And this little sticker says, includes all your favorite songs from the classic TV movie. That didn't sell over the holiday. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is a Joe English record. And everybody knows Joe English from the band Paul McCartney Wings. And he was also in Kingfish and Sea Level. So Kingfish and Sea Level, they're down your way, Lisa. Probably some of those people are there. Bob Weir was also part of Kingfish. Yeah. So this is a pre-owned copy. So there we go, folks. I might call it after this. I got one more cool record to share everybody. Then I think I'll bring Lisa back on the screen and we can talk. So if anybody's interested in any of that, let me know. I'll be glad to get your price, but I'm going to go sit down because I'm about ready to call it myself. I'm exhausted. I think I got started around 7. I think I so I got here around 7:30, and then I went live with coffee and vinyl.
Tom said, how much for Joe English?
Oh yes, $8 on Joe English. And Beetle Brad said he knows Joe English, so or met him or correspond. I don't know. I need to reach out to Brad and say, Brad, let's talk about Joe. Yeah, but Joe lives in North Carolina now. Okay, $8 for Joe English if you're interested in comment. Tom.
Okay, Tom, 8 for Joe.
Okay, so $8 for Joe. Anybody else? $9, $8 on the table. We're looking at uh, a $9 bid on Joe English. Okay, let's go in once, go in twice. Okay, Lisa, you can call it.
And we are sold.
Okay, great. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to flip the camera on the computer around, and I did want to show a couple things to people. And so I'm behind the counter now. I'm going to sneak over here, and I'm going to rotate my computer around, and I'm going to be super careful that I don't unplug the cord. I did that one night while I was streaming, Lisa, and I had to restart the computer. Well, I had to start the computer back up. Gosh, it feels good to sit down, folks. I'm gonna grab my mouse. Lisa, I'm gonna bring you on the screen with me,
That's fine.
and I got a couple records to show people. Oh, hi.
Hey guys.
So every time I see Lisa, I'm always like, "What's in the background? What's in the background? What do I see? What do I see?"
Yeah, I took my Big Lebowski thing down and
Yeah,
the shirts down. I just wanted to show more of the records
I'm,
tonight.
I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to read the spines of the records to see what you have in there.
Good luck.
Hey, I try. Sometimes when people post things online, they post records and they shoot it like that. Okay.
I found those Beatles 45s that we were talking about in that private chat. Here's my VJ Please Please Me.
Oh, cool. May I see the front of it? Is it a picture sleeve?
No, it's
And that has not been dinked, correct?
it is what?
That has not been dinked, correct?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. I got They're Coming to Take Me Away.
Ha-ha.
I have to keep that. I got my Prince on purple vinyl for Purple Rain.
Oh, that is so cool.
I love my Prince. These are the Parlophone, I believe. Let me see.
Me too, Kimba.
Yeah, this is Ticket to Ride. They're a little dusty, but it's got that Parlophone 45.
Wow, very cool.
So I have that one. These I would probably, if it keeps up going like society is right now, what's going on, I might have to end up parting with these.
Understand. I understand.
And my pollen count, the pollen count was at like 3,000 today, so
Yeah.
This one.
Look at how formal those lads are.
Parlophone. This one.
Oh wow, mono. Parlophone EMI. Now that looks original.
This is Parlophone EMI mono.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Richard? I think I see Paul McCartney on the cover. Is that Paul McCartney on the cover, Lisa?
It's got the 4 songs on it.
Yep, that is Paul.
Then we have Beatles for Sale.
Oh, very cool. That's very cool.
Extended play.
So.
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Okay, here you go.
Parlophone. Let me see. We got Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Of course. That's my personal one. I just like from the Mad Max music and everything.
Look at that hair and look at her holding that guitar.
One of the Living. Oh no, this is from my club days. Noel, Silent Morning. Love
I
that
don't know
song.
that.
And then I have this Pink Floyd, The Wall one.
Oh, that one's cool.
This is from When the Tigers Broke Free and Bring the Boys Back Home. I think it's a gatefold.
Is that a 7-inch or a 12-inch?
No, it's just 45. And it opens up. It's a gatefold cover. Opens up on this side too. There's the record.
I need to check. I don't know if I have a copy of that or not. I got a bunch of Pink Floyd 7-inches at home.
I have a huge Pink Floyd poster. I forget what country it's from. Maybe France. I have that. That's just nothing. That's nothing.
Look, you're saying it's nothing. It's probably something good. Gaga for Mr.
I love Mr. Mister. Absolutely love that album.
Also, yeah.
And Kyrie. I just love that. I love their stuff.
It is good stuff. Where's my
Yeah,
bed?
Emerson Lake and Powell, Touch and Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's just stuff I remembered. Then we have John Lennon Plastic Ono Band Imagine, but it's not a green apple, it's a white apple, and it's not the back of the apple and then the front of the apple. It's both things are the back of the apple.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know what the story is with that. And I got this.
I adore Yoko Only. Where's Richard? Yoko Ono. Oh, yeah. I have that one. Richard, where are you?
Plastic Ono Band, Remember Love.
Oh, yeah.
And then Give Peace a Chance on the other side. The Immigrant Song, Zeppelin. I love my Zeppelin and my Floyd.
What's on the flip side of the Immigrant Song?
Huh?
What's on the flip side of the Immigrant Song?
Hey, hey, what can I do?
Wow.
Awesome song.
Welcome to the real world. I saw Mr. Mister the other day and regret not getting it. Oh.
Yeah, it's a great album.
I may or may not have a copy, Stephen. If I do, you're welcome to it.
Here's one you don't see every day.
Mary Have a Little Lamb. No, you don't. That is cool.
You know who that is?
Tell me.
Paul McCartney.
Oh, it is? Where's Richard? I told Richard to hang out, didn't I?
I didn't know he left. He didn't say goodbye.
He never does.
Oh.
Hello, this is Richard, and it's time for another video. That's Richard for us.
John Lennon, Watching the Wheels.
I'm just watching the wheels.
Prince, 1999. I actually went to see Prince in concert, and I made my own shirt. I got a purple t-shirt, and I did a tie-dye his symbol, and then I put all rhinestones around it. I have it somewhere in one of my closets, I believe.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to see it.
Oh, everybody, I swear, if I had them in the back of my trunk, I could have sold 100 of them at the concert. Everybody was stopping me asking, where do you get that? Is that one of the concert shirts? I'm like, no, I made it for the concert. They're like, oh, no. And
I am the Mecca fan. So there you go. Congratulations, Tom. You know, I told Richard, I said, I don't know, Richard. We're digging through stuff.
What is this? Oh, Elton John singing I Saw Her Standing There.
Oh, yeah.
Stars. We're stars. Remember the video for that? Yeah, I love that. Love Dio.
Is that yellow?
I don't believe so. No, it's regular. It's regular. Yoko Ono Lennon. The Plastic Ono Band. Who has seen the wind?
I love Yoko.
Ballad of John and Yoko.
Yep.
Then I have Queen. I showed you that already. Woman. Didn't I? Woman.
I
showed that to you already.
That's the one with John without glasses. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Queen. Oh, John, are the Beatles fans in here tonight?
Well, Tom is here. Kimba's here.
Should I go grab the jacket?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Richard's here. And while she's gone, I'm going to share this to everybody. This is a fan club pressing, folks. This is a band called the Beatles. Okay. And it shows better on the second side, but this is Christmas album, the Beatles Christmas album. So this is a fan club pressing, folks. I only have one copy. It is not sealed. I have not played it. It's never been played. So if anyone's interested in this, just reach out. It is available for sale. Like I said, it is a fan club pressing. So it's a very nice thing to have and talk about. And say, look what I got. You don't have one of these. Na 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 poo poo. Yeah, absolutely. I am. If I were to sit still for 2 minutes, folks, I would be out. But I'm thankful I can work hard. I really am. Yeah. Kimba, are you off work for a while? Are you telecommuting? Telecommuting, yeah. Yeah. I'm the bigger Mecca fan. He did say matcha fan. I'm the bigger matcha fan. Yeah, that is a great sleeve. Yeah. Stephen, how are things up north today? You're north of Raleigh. How are you doing today, Stephen? I think I got you down for that. I'm almost certain I did talk. That's a good record. I like it. Joe English sings on those records, so he's a good singer too. Paul should have let him sing. He should have sang more when he was with Wings. I think he did sing one song on the Wings album, if I'm not mistaken, Tom. You probably know more about that than I do. Yeah, there you go. I'm just off this weekend. Okay, Kimba. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. I'm good. Actually, visiting my sister out towards the Greenville area. Wow, Greenville's cool. I love Greenville. Hopefully, the traffic was light when you were driving down there. Here she comes. She's back.
I still can't find the Kiss one that I did. I don't know where that Kiss Army jacket is. I don't know what I did with it.
I wish I could make you the large feature on this. That's not you.
Click on my picture to say solo mode.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh, well, if I click at the bottom, you will be removed from the screen.
No, not. When you click on me, it'll say solo.
Yeah. So I have an Apple, and it's an older Apple with an outdated OS. So
it's on the StreamYard. It'll say it across the bottom of the StreamYard, or if you hover over my picture, it will say there's a little corner in the top left corner of my picture.
Okay.
Make solo.
Yeah, I don't have that option. I wish I did. I don't have that option. I'm sorry.
Or we'll just do it where I'm a little bit bigger and you're a little bit smaller, like you did before.
I think when I did that, I was bigger. You were smaller.
Try to do the reverse of that. Maybe there's a reverse one there.
I'm trying every option. This is what we get tonight on my computer. I'm sorry.
So I did this back in 92.
Is that acrylic on denim?
Yes, it is. And it's a vintage Lee denim jacket.
Very cool. There he is.
It's hard if you guys would, I wish you guys could see the detail in it. Yeah, there's a way that you could just click on me and it says click on for solo or something right in the picture.
Yeah.
Because it's right on the StreamYard thing.
Maybe for Windows machine, but for me it's not working. Yeah.
All right, we'll do us bigger again like we were before, like half and half one. All right, that's better. You guys, there, you could get a better look. So this I'll probably be selling. So I have that. And then this is the Eagles one that I did. And then Adam likes this one.
Oh yeah, you know it.
So I used to do artwork for people, freelance stuff. I do sometimes, but everybody wants immediate stuff now, like computerized graphics and stuff like that. I do everything by hand. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, and I also have a Kiss. I did the Kiss Destroyer album cover on the back of a actual Army jacket, and I put a Kiss Army patch on the front of the jacket. I can't find it at the moment. So thanks, Kimba. Appreciate it. Yeah, a little bit of show and tell.
There you go. Wonderful. That was awesome. I like seeing your artwork, Lisa.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have to go through some of my albums so I could do show and tell with some of them. But right now they're just all mixed in. I got that Jimmy Page book from the antique mall.
Show and tell. It's a game we play.
The size of this sucker.
That's huge.
Look at the size of this book. Jimmy Page by Jimmy Page.
Zoso.
Yep. And it's amazing, to say the least. The stuff that's in here.
Have you read it?
No, I haven't had a chance to go through it all. I just saw it and I saw the pictures and they had it for $20 and I was like, yeah, that's mine.
Very cool.
So, Steven, I'm going to probably be auctioning some vinyl tandem with Adam on his channel and also on my channel. We're going to do some auctions here and on my channel. I just have to get some of my vinyl that I was selling that's at the booth in the antique mall that has no business, but the owner is keeping it open so she could still charge us rent even though there's no customers. So what can you do? You're at their mercy.
There you go. Lisa does do other auctions and she has some cool things. Pop culture. How would you describe your auctions, Lisa?
I try to bring things that are different, unusual, unique. I try to bring really cool t-shirts. They might not be worth something for the brand or they might not be single stitch, but it's the cool factor of the design. And people will bid on the shirts because I'll find something really neat and it'll catch my eye and I think other people would be interested in it. So
where do we look for the single stitch?
On the right here.
Oh, and if it's single stitch, that gives us a date or something?
No, it means it's pre-90 something. I can't remember offhand.
Wow. Lisa, if you comment in the chat now, they'll be able to click the 3 dots and sub to you or visit your channel.
There you go. But yeah, I auction all sorts of stuff, and I auction bulk lots for resellers, and I auction individual lots.
Whoa. Lisa froze. Where's my phone? Someone's calling me on my phone. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna remove Lisa from the stream and let's see if she's gonna come back. Okay. Let's see if I can add her to the stream. I like Frozen Lisa. There you go. So she left the stream and she's probably gonna close the app or close the window and come right back. And so she still has a link from earlier. Haha, Richard. What did Richard say? Uh-oh. I'm not even looking at the comments. Haha, Richard. Haha, Richard. Richard says something. Trying to get back on. Give me a second. No problem, Lisa. Take your time. Yeah. Let's see. I got to check the. I'm going to get on YouTube so I can look at the comments. I'll be right there, folks. Sorry about that. Haha, Richard, because he was calling me. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I like Frozen Lisa. Okay, here she is. She's back. Let's see if we can get Lisa back up here. Hey,
Sorry,
Lisa.
guys. My internet
Okay.
does this at its leisure. Now I have to pull up my chat again. It'll just do that out of nowhere.
Yeah, Frozen Lisa would make a good band name. Yeah, it sure would. I figured you.
Was Richard here when I showed my Beatles stuff?
He was not. He'll have to go back and watch the video.
Yeah, he'll have to.
Richard, she brings out all this Paul McCartney stuff, and Tom gets so excited about it. And Tom says,
Thanks, Stephen.
I do have some Roxy. I have some Brian Ferry too, so make sure you check out Brian Ferry. So it's Brian Ferry or Roxy Music. Either one is gold. So Richard, you can take the little red line and go backwards, or you can wait till the video renders and you can watch the entire thing. But we had lots of Paul McCartney stuff, Richard. I'm sorry you left to mix it. I guess you got stir crazy and had to sign off. But there you go.
Oh yeah, Jerry, I sold about 1,000 pieces of NASCAR stuff in the past 2 months. I had vintage wrestling figures, I had superhero figures, all sorts of vintage toys, vintage lighters, you name it. I had name brand ties, like the higher end ties, all sorts of stuff. If you go to my channel, and what you could do is click on my playlist section, it takes you to the home page for my channel, and then it says like home videos and then playlists. Click on playlists. I have a playlist of all the auctions I've been in, and you can see the stuff that I offered for sale, not just on my channel, but auctions I've done on other people's channels. And if you guys are ever looking for anything particular as far as things like that, let me know. This is my email if you guys want to get in touch with me if you're looking for stuff like that, because I'm still going through my boxes of stuff here at the house. So this is my email. That's my email. So if you guys are ever interested in anything, just if you guys seem to have like real names, when we have auction people, a lot of the people like me flipping crazy, obviously that's not my real name. So you guys could just send me an email, and if you have like a not real name, you could just tell me who you are and what your YouTube name is, and I'll know who you are asking for stuff. And also too, if there's something that you guys want that Adam doesn't have anymore, or he's sold out of that person or whatever, I can check and see if I have something, because some of my records I even have like triple and quadruple of that I back in the day when things were easy to get. then all of a sudden it turned from nobody wanted records to now everybody wants records. So I kept upgrading records and saving them whenever I could find them. Or you find one with a good sleeve and a not so good record, or a really great record and a not so good sleeve. So if you guys need like half of it, I can check my stuff too. But yeah, this is my wall of records. It goes all the way down behind all the junk, behind all my reselling junk and collectibles and stuff like that. But it's that whole unit and that whole unit. And I also have stuff that I sell. Sometimes I'll pull from my own collection if it's stuff I don't listen to anymore. And I get some cool pieces like this. I collect music related items. So like I have jewelry, like it's if it's a mini boombox or little miniature cassette earrings, stuff like that, I look for all the time. This is cool. These are like a little set of trays, and they look like stylized cassettes. So I get that kind of stuff. And I love this. It's a tray. And it says burst in with yum. And it looks like a turntable.
It does.
So
looks like a Technics.
So I love stuff like that. I got both of these pieces from the antique mall. I'll just grab stuff if somebody has something music related. So
wow. Cool. Yeah.
Sealed Paul McCartney. No, I don't have any sealed Paul McCartney, but I did sell quite a bit of Paul McCartney in my booth in the antique mall. Elton John goes quick too. Lou Graham, Long Hard Look. Okay, I will look.
If he was still Richard, he would couldn't breathe. We gotta let Paul breathe. Paul's got to breathe, Richard. Richard wanted the Carpenters. I had a Carpenter that was sold, but I can't find it now. I don't know if it's sold or just misplaced.
And there's some other people in the mall that have records too, and there are a few people that have the 180 grams. Mm-hmm. I think there's one guy who has the Kiss ones, the Kiss solo ones. Yeah, I know. I know. I've been big into music since I was like 8 years old. That was like my main thing growing up. I kind of kept to myself a lot.
So did I.
And then I picked up.
So did I.
I picked this up at the thrift shop. Warner Brothers Records, the first 50 years. It's a nice coffee table book. And I also have two books. The books of record album. It's the record cover album. No. The record album cover album. And it's just tons of different record album covers like throughout the years, and ones that were interesting or done by artists or whatever. I just go crazy when I find music related stuff. People don't understand. They're like, we get so excited over that stuff. I'm like, a lot of times it's hard to find that stuff, and it's what I like. So, I mean, I like other stuff too, a bunch of other things, but as far as the music stuff, that's stuck with me through my whole life. Yeah. So I try to pick up interesting things. I have my little miniature record player. I picked one up finally. Oh, I just dropped the animal. And I also have over there my Sun Records studio mug. Sun Records right there.
So you have a miniature record player?
Yeah, it's not real though. I also have a jewelry box that looks like a console record player, but this is a miniature record player.
Oh, I would like that. I mean, I would like one like that.
And you open the top, and there's a miniature record. And
somebody had that on an auction, but it only had one speaker, and it was missing the arm.
Yeah, it was missing the arm. Mine doesn't wind up. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. I mean, it probably would if I worked on it, but it's got a little record. Looks like a Casablanca.
That is either Kiss or Donna Summer.
So, and the arm comes off.
Jerry, Kimba says that she has some of the album cover books also. And
Oh
Jerry,
yeah, I only have 2 of them though.
Jerry has a question for you.
Oh, I have not even heard of Record Store Day until I met Adam. Thanks, Richard. And it changes sometimes. I get rid of stuff, and then later on down the road, I kind of kick myself for getting rid of something, and then I want it back. I want to listen to it, and I do have a wide range of music taste.
Give me my records back. Yeah. They must be drinking beer. They're going to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah, so I could show you guys more of my collection once I get it straightened out. It's just a mess right now. I also have some old artwork. I want to send you one, Adam. Whoops. Let's see what year this is. It's my eyes are bad. I don't know, but it's from 1975 and it's a sunflower. I have a few of these and they're all people. So it's original artwork from the 70s, but I have more than one of these. They're naked, some of them. Maybe most of them.
You do subscribe.
I might have a different I might have different designs, but this is like one of those prints. One of those nice thick stock prints.
Well, the cool thing about Richard, the cool thing about Lisa, you'll never know what she's going to show. She might have some doors to show one day, and she might have some queen to show one day. So that's why you always have to keep your eyes open and come and check out the live streams from Lisa. You never know what she's going to offer.
We're going to be bouncing back and forth between our channels too. So I'm going to try to get him to pick up some people that I know too. And we can just like bounce people back and forth between our channels. I actually want to have Adam on for sort of an interview type show. And then what we might do is after the interview and show and tell, we can do like a little bit of some auctioning of some stuff.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So I'm trying to get that figured out when it's not on my nights of my auctions.
Yeah.
If you guys could sub to me, that would be great. I have one Doors one here. I don't know what Richard already has. Did you ever see this movie, Adam?
I have.
This is one of my favorite movies. I love him as an actor, and I just love this movie.
I like him as an actor too, and he was really good with Private Parts.
Yeah. He's just a great actor, and this is just awesome. It's just awesome. I saw this. I saw it on accident sometime, and then I said, "Oh, I have to get that DVD." But this is a great movie. If you guys are into like, I'm a nerd geek kind of a person, and I really appreciated this movie. It was really, really good. I loved his friend in this, the one that he goes to visit at his job.
I'm offended, Barry. I am offended. Oh, no offense.
What?
I'm just playing with Jerry.
Copy of Jimi Hendrix Electric Lady Allen with all the laser. There's nothing wrong with that.
And at the bottom he says, no offense to anyone. I was playing with him. I said, I'm offended.
That doesn't offend me in the least. Let me see the Doors one that I have here.
Oh, it doesn't offend me either, but I was just playing with Jerry.
You don't have Doors, Adam?
I can't keep Doors. I have some Doors, but Richard don't want it. Richard doesn't want what I have.
What's he looking for?
I don't know. You'll have to surprise him someday with some cool stuff.
Yeah, I have one right here actually that I didn't take to my booth. I just have I just have that one right now. So
That
that's
looks
the
like a stereo pressing, correct?
stereo, yes. It's EKS 74007. So that's basically the only one I have here right now. I don't know if I have anything at the booth.
Guys, just think all this knowledge I have, and I'm far from knowing everything. I'm far from knowing a lot. But all this knowledge I have of records and pressings and bands and groups and all that isn't so much important during this crisis. But here I am still trying to make it happen, folks. And I do appreciate everybody coming out. I'll probably be going live several times during the week, not only from here, but from Wake Forest to this is my lifeline now. So here we are. And I think people like myself and Lisa, and until things turn around and we get better as a society and as a global village, we have some challenges waiting for us.
And I've been staying home away from everybody, and I wish more people would do the same instead of being selfish and going out there and passing stuff to other people or carrying it to other people. Just stay home.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
I'm sorry.
I'm voluntarily staying home. So if more people would just stay home for that 2 week period, it's a lot better than us ending up having to stay home for months and months and months. If they would have just sacrificed those 2 weeks for the greater good of everybody, it would have been a lot better situation than we're in now. I'm still watching people. They're just still going out together and hanging out and having group things going on, and they just don't care. They don't care about other people. So it's terrible how, I'm staying home doing the right thing for me and for others, and other people they're just continue to, I don't know if they're in denial or they're selfish or ignorance of the whole thing. But I think more people should just, stay home. The more you stay home, the less it's going to spread, and they just don't care. And I'm in a bad area myself here in Georgia, and we're the second worst county in the state, and it's been doubling every day. And that's only the tested people. That doesn't matter. It doesn't count the people that haven't been tested or that aren't going to even go and be tested. They're just going to be sick at home, and you're never going to know. So it just it makes me sad. It makes me sad because I know a lot of elderly people here too, and I wouldn't dare risk their health, going to see them and risk, passing something to them if it doesn't might not affect me, but it's going to affect them. And I have a lot of sickly friends. So I'm just keeping my distance from everybody so I don't get it. And if I am a carrier, if I don't pass it to anybody else, stay home for these 2 weeks, but then everybody else is still out there. So what good is it doing if I'm doing it and they're not? I'm just going to be the one that's going to be suffering longer for staying home longer than they have.
Yeah.
But I think they should do mandatory here because we're in the hot spot area of the state. We're in the worst part of the state right now. So yeah, there's nothing here, and as fast as they get it, it's gone. And they try to let the seniors come in for that first hour, and other people are just pushing their way in. It's disgusting. It really is. And they're doing it mainly for the safety of the older people also, not just so they can get food and paper and everything, but so they have less of a chance of getting it. And people are just coming in anyway for that first hour. And, what are you going to do when they're shoving their way in the door in the morning? Everybody's all been lined up since 5:30 in the morning. So, and I have friends, they're elderly, and I'm like, do you need something? I'll leave it on your step, but that was before I quarantined myself, just to stay home away from it all.
That's so true.
But
It says, I only collect originals, and that's a nice copy. I love that album.
Yeah, I love the Doors.
Jerry says, I think it has become a lot of people's lifeline for this crisis. Jerry went to Food Line. We have a grocery store called Food Line. Do you have that, Lisa?
Um, down here we have Publix, we have Kroger,
Oh,
and we have Food Depot. That's our main three stores that we
when the
have for
Christmas is over, I'm going to ask you to buy me some Kroger black pepper and ship it to me.
Kroger Black. Why?
I don't know. That's the only thing I have left from Kroger is a container of black pepper I haven't used all up. I miss Kroger. We had Kroger. Harris Teeter purchased Kroger. There's a few items that pop up sometimes in Harris Teeter. And so we have a store called Food Lion, and Jerry said the shelves were literally empty. Did you show a Doors album? She did.
I did.
You guys have Food Lion up there? That's awesome. Food Town, Food Town. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember Food Town. That was popular.
We
When
had
I lived up north, it was A&P, Food Town, ShopRite. Those were the main three. Oh, before it was Food Town, we had Stop and Shop. That was a long time before that.
oh,
We had Stop and Shop when we had Stop and Shop, and it was next to Bradley's. And I used to love looking at the albums in Bradley's when I was a kid.
oh wow. I don't think you have Wegmans, but did you have Wegmans up north? Do you have Wegmans AB Monster? Sound like they sold into something. I got visual effects. I need to watch a movie of construction or something. Uh, do you have Wegmans where you live, AB Monster? Food Town. We have Publix here. Absolutely. I miss Kroger. I miss Kroger. I miss Kroger. Gosh, I miss Kroger.
I love Kroger compared to Publix. Publix charges like 30% more for items for the
Yeah.
same items. It's terrible.
They were
That's
Kroger.
why I live
Publix
in
is
a
very
store.
bright here. Publix. You know, Richard, you left a lot. There was a lot of original McCartney that was shown tonight. A whole lot of stuff. We also have Lowe's food and Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. Do you have that, Lisa?
I've never been to Trader Joe's.
Do you have an Aldi? ALDI?
We have Aldi and we have Lidl now.
I
That
love.
LIDL one, and I was not impressed by that either. Yeah, I love Kroger.
Yeah, I like Aldi also. Absolutely. Trader Joe's is cool. Harris Teeter is a staple, but they're expensive. Lowe's food is fake looking. Kroger is my go-to store. Kimba, will you give me some black pepper and mail it to me when you mail me that Kiss DVD? There's something flying around my head. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I have I love the Kroger honey. I would get the Kroger honey. Big Bear, never heard of that.
We used to have Winn-Dixie. I think there's Winn-Dixie in Florida. Dangerous Dan says that he goes to Winn-Dixie. Yeah, I miss Winn-Dixie. That was fun. Check. They had check everything. We used to have a Big Bear. Wow. Stephen says, Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, I have not been to one of those in person.
Piggly Wiggly. Did you watch Driving Miss Daisy?
Yes, I did.
That was so cool.
But we have the Whistle Stop Cafe here in Georgia.
I've heard of that.
Yep. I have actually a t-shirt from there. They have the fried green tomatoes. That's the place.
I like fried green tomatoes.
I've had fried pickle slices or whatever they're called.
I haven't had that either. Jerry was saying Carly C's. We have a grocery store that started in, did it start in Benson or not Irwin? Dunn. I think it started in Dunn, Jerry. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was kind of like an independent store, and I think maybe at one time they had an IGA tag to it. Yeah, it's my favorite. But Carly C's is cool. There's nothing wrong with Carly C's. Sometimes they cater to a certain demographic, and so you might find more things like pig feet and hog jowls and chitterlings and things like that. You can find.
I don't eat animals, so.
Yeah, but they kind of focus on that. You know,
Yeah.
it's very country, very rural in many respects, but it's a good place. They have good prices. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff from Walmart too, the grocery section. I would get stuff all the time.
Oh my gosh, just check this out. Oh my gosh, I love fried green tomatoes and fried pickles. Mm-mm-mm. That's awesome.
Yeah, you got to have the dips for them too, though. I like fried mushrooms and fried veggies in general with some horseradish sauce. It's pretty good.
You can temper anything and make it taste good. Is it temper or tempeh? Um, the Asian frying method. Yeah. So do I.
Oh,
Yeah.
tempura?
Tempura. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And absolutely. And of course, what is it? Country fried. Country
Chicken
fried.
fried steak.
Yeah. Country fried steak. I mean, yeah. Everything. There you go. Wow, folks. I
You're
need.
making me hungry.
There you go. I need to get out of here before I fade. I've really enjoyed hanging out with everybody tonight, and I appreciate all the support from everyone. Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for modding tonight. It was really
Thanks for
cool.
having me on.
Uh,
I had fun tonight.
but you and Stephen both have been a big help for me. Maybe one night I can get Jerry to come up to Wake Forest and mod for me there. And Wake Forest. Oh, this was so funny. So when I go live in Wake Forest, I use Stream Lab,
Labs.
and it takes several hours before it renders.
I
And,
saw that. Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, you were just still live. I went back 2 hours later. It still showed you as live, and I'm like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. First time it did that, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? What's going on? But it's okay. It just takes a little bit of time to render, and then it happens.
Yeah, that's when I messaged you because every time I looked, I'm like, oh my god, did he go live again and I missed something, and I went back there and that's what I messaged you. I said, you're still live. It's still showing you as the red bar's still going across that you're still live, and it's like, wow, and you say, oh no, that's what happens. That's crazy. I mean, does that even still use your data while it's doing that, showing live?
It may. I don't know.
That's not good.
Data. Have a good night, Stephen. So Stephen and I were up in Wake Forest, and I was going live, and I was only live for a couple of minutes, and everybody kept saying, "You sound like something from Star Wars." Oh,
Have a good night, Stephen.
Yeah. Thanks, Kimba, for stopping by. It's always good to see you.
Thanks, Kimba.
I'm glad that Joe got his cable back. Did he say what the problem was, Anthony? So apparently last night, Joe and his girlfriend were paying their cable, and of course, you do it on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And he said as soon as she hit send, his cable went away, and there was a sign pop-up menu that says, "Please pay your bill," or something like that. I'm just paraphrasing it, and so
that's crazy.
So I'm glad he got it back, and of course, he tried calling somebody, but he couldn't get a person on the phone.
Oh, of course not. That's one of the worst places to deal with.
Yeah.
They want you to give up. They'll keep you on hold forever. And then they transfer you to a bunch of people too that have nothing to do with anything.
I'm sorry. You said he might go live if he got his cable back. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. But he was saying that even though he wasn't able to see television, his cable and his internet's connected, same company, same bill, but he still had internet service. Yeah. Uh-oh, check this out. I hope so too. I would like to sign off and sign back on, Anthony, just as a general talk, but my main focus is, just income and revenue right now, since this is all I have, and that my brick and mortar stores sales have gone way down. I'm about 90% down. Richard says, "You're really cool, Lisa." Thank you.
Thank you.
Channel app subscribe. I will say before I leave that I am this close to 400 subs.
Yeah, like a hair.
Yeah, and so I can imagine there's this other lady that we follow. Her name is T, and she just reached 1,000, and she said that she was watching and it was like 1950, 1960, 1940, blah blah. She was just saying going up.
That's with everybody. It goes up and down.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it.
So I'm going to try to have a contest and post it tomorrow. And I might come on tomorrow morning and do coffee and vinyl. Just if I can get up that early and get here, I'll like to do that again. I hope so too,
What
Mr.
time would
Eden.
you be doing that at?
I do that at 8 a.m., 8 to 9.
Oh, I don't know.
It's really cool because it helps me get kind of so focused and start the day off. And I can grab some records and we can drink some coffee and just talk. It's for an hour. Yeah, I
Well,
did.
would you be willing to text me at like 7:30 to wake me up?
I'll do my best to remember that. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll
So
do.
maybe I don't miss it.
Now,
Because what I do is like, especially after I'm on a live, like even my auctions, I'll be on an auction for 4, 5, 6 hours and I'll be so wound up from being live. I won't go to bed. I'll put the TV on and sit and then I'll watch all sorts of stuff on YouTube. And then before I know it, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And I'm like, I really have to go to sleep. I really have to make myself go to sleep.
there
And I'll lay there in bed. I'll shut the TV off and my eyes will just open and I'm staring at the wall. I'm like, go to bed. And then the brain starts with like 100,000 things going off. What do I need to do tomorrow? Did I forget something today? Should I
yeah,
get up and write this down, or will I remember it when I get up? Or, so, all sorts of things just going through my head. So then I stay up another hour with all that stuff going on. Then I'll finally fall asleep and something will happen where I'll hear a noise outside or something. It'll wake me up and then I'll be up again. Just the brain starts. My
yeah.
brain is just crazy.
I hear you. I'm the same way.
Noon
Kimba,
is
noon would
even
be
better,
better.
Kimba.
By noon, I'm hoping to have all these records washed and invoice people, and I got to pack some records that sold. I got to reach out to some other people. I got to pull some records and get them ready for the auction. And who knows? I might be live at noon. People, I don't think our churches are having services. I think they're doing online streaming now.
They
Yeah.
should. I mean, that's a lot of elderly people in one place, sitting close together.
And yeah, yeah. Richard, if
That
I get it
sounds good. You
noon,
should do a noon. That would be awesome.
well, I'll be open then. And if someone comes in and I'm sitting over here talking, blah, 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 they kind of like look at you. Some customers will walk behind the counter and get on there and start talking. But,
Well,
yeah,
you could do a talk and try to sell some stuff again.
I could, but I wouldn't be able to play music because they copyright. So they come in here in this record shop and there's a noise going on. And so, yeah. But
Just trying to help you get
appreciate it.
sales.
If somebody comes in, I'll be super excited. Yay! Roll
Do you
out.
have money?
Would you like a martini? Would you like some mimosas? That kind of stuff. But let's see what Jerry says. Richard, I'm hoping you're gonna go live at noon, and we can tune into you and look to see you do
Come on.
noon coffee. Oh, hey, Kitty. Yeah, yeah. Hey, over here, Lisa. You know about the private chat
Mm-hmm.
that we have here? Yeah, yeah. So tell me your kitty's name. What's your kitty's name?
This is Teddy.
Okay, good. Hey, Teddy, how are you?
He's in a lot of my videos that when I do haul videos and when I do like jewelry jar openings and stuff like that, he's usually my quality control. He'll kind of sample the merchandise.
Yeah, he's ready for his late night pet. There's a private message there, Lisa. Hey, buddy, what you doing? He's so
Okay.
Yeah, he's so cool. Hey there, buddy. So Richard said, Kimba. Well, Richard, do you think noon would be good for you to go live? I think I would like to go to your channel at noon and see what's happening with you, and maybe Jerry would, and Kimba would, and Lisa would. They are having online services. Yeah. Know your audience. We're lazy. That's why I do mornings and nights, Kimba. If you do it at noon, I'll come. Well, Richard, if you do it at noon, I'll come. I sure will. Sir. That would be great. I would love to see you do that. Absolutely. That would be great. Of course, if you're up at noon, I'd like to hear about that too. So there we go. Folks, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out tonight. I appreciate it a bunch. I think they've left. I think they've gone home. I
Yeah,
think.
I haven't heard any kabooms lately. Anything falling down.
Oh, your puppy. I mean, your kitty's getting sleepy.
Oh,
Oh,
he likes being babied when he wants to be held. Other times it's like, no, no, not today, not now. He gets in his moods. This is my I rescued him from a meth house. That's why he's got no tail, because I had to have it
oh, don't tell me. Okay. Oh well, hello, puppy. I mean, Kitty. I'm so glad you got rescued. Do you miss all the drugs? Did you ever get high? You know.
he's very, you could tell it was in his system from a very early age, because before he came around, I had blinds, I had curtains, and I had the plastic over the windows to keep either heat out or cold out. Um, yeah, it's not like that around here anymore. And he's very nosy. He's very inquisitive. He likes climbing places he's not supposed to see. Now it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm done, mom.
Oh,
That's all right. I got my 5 minutes, and I'm done. Maybe later on I'll come grace you with my presence. But
five, five is good for 12 hours, huh?
up apparently the meth heads thought it was okay to leave his tail in the condition it was without
Oh,
getting medical condition, without getting attention. So basically I saved his life. Um if it would have been, if it would have been a couple of days later, he might not have been so lucky. So I'm glad I got him to the vet in time.
now
And
how did you end up rescuing him? Was he did the family leave or?
no, they actually lived across the street from me at the time. It's a meth house. There were 30 people living in the house, and they were dealing and distributing meth. And he kind of got out of the door one day, and I heard him crying outside. He was this itty bitty little thing with the, thank goodness he had big lungs on him. And I had to go out to my van at the time in my driveway, and I heard a little kitten just doing meow meow. And I'm like, where are you? Where are you? And I'm looking around, and he came running up to me. He actually jumped from the ground up here onto me, and he was purring and everything. And I looked at him. I said, what did they do to you over there? And I got him an appointment right away at the vets, and they had to do emergency surgery on him.
Oh,
So it was a long recovery, because he was super active, super hyper from having the meth in him. And he popped his stitches like 3 times. I had to take him to the vet 3 times. I'm like, I don't know what to do. He keeps popping his stitches. He's just a very happy, active boy. And they said, okay, we'll try using surgical glue. And then they tried doing re-stitches and everything. Oh, it was a nightmare.
did
So
the group of people across the street ever come back and say we like our cat back?
no, they said, oh, did you see my friend's little kitten, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. They said, oh, are you sure you don't have him? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he has a messed up tail. No, it wasn't a messed up tail. It was worse than that. And I can't believe somebody would just let him suffer like that, especially a little kitten. And I took care of that right away, because injuries like that would,
Oh, I
affect your
can't,
bloodstream.
I can't think about that. Um,
Yeah, it's just, you know what, it had to go for him to live. So there
oh,
he is,
I used to bring.
living proof he's a happy, healthy boy now.
Yeah,
And he's just real hyper. He's real hyper, but
very.
he's okay. He's got a little attitude,
He
but
earned.
it's his personality.
He earned it.
Yeah, and these other guys, they just sleep, and they're like, whatever. You don't even know they're around. But
Oh,
he plays with his brother a lot, and they come to bed with me when I go to bed at night. As soon as they hear me shut off the TV, they're there, and he'll bring his toy to bed, and his brother will bring his toy to bed, and he loves to play fetch. So
oh,
I'll throw the little toys, and they'll keep bringing them back to me. I'm like, I really want to go to sleep. Can I
don't
go to sleep now?
stop.
Stop bringing me your toys, because then if I don't throw them, they drop them on the blanket on the bed, and then they start tossing them around on the bed. And I'm like, I want to go to sleep. And they wake me up in the morning if I sleep too late. They keep coming into the bedroom trying to wake me.
Oh, well, yeah. Now, what
But
about the people across the street? Did they move?
yes, they left. They left 2 days before the cops were going to raid the house. Yep, they all left. I'm so thankful for that, because it was a nightmare over here.
Absolutely, good for you. Probably a lot of traffic too.
It was bad because they were making it, distributing it, and then they had their runners going back and forth every day, constantly, all different cars, different people stopping by in the street, picking up, dropping off, using on the, they were just doing all sorts of stuff on top of the garbage can when it was by the road, and it was just terrible. It was terrible. You see the guys in their the white hazmat looking suits, and they had the masks on, and they had their hair covered because whatever meth gets into, it's going to affect you. And they're all pacing back and forth and everything because even if they're packaging it, they're still getting the effects of it. So they're all antsy and they're doing all these crazy things. And I would videotape them and show the guy next door that used to own the place next door. He's like, "That's crazy. You shouldn't have had to put up with that all hours." They're out there 2, 3, 4 in the morning. They had 5 dogs they let loose on the street whenever they wanted, just left their front door open, and these dogs would just run the street. They didn't care.
So you lived on the set of Breaking Bad, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was terrible here. And there was never any quiet. They hit my mailbox like 5 times because they would just be backing out of their yard and backing straight out and smack my mailbox. It was just nuts. I'm so glad because I like peace and quiet, and it was just wonderful when they left.
Richard says, I wish I could have a cat, but my dogs hate them and my mother is allergic.
Yeah. Well, if you ever wanted to do something, you could always volunteer to do help at an animal shelter or for an animal rescue. If you can't have one of your own, you can help them out, or you can help maybe donate them some blankets or towels or something if you find things, newspapers.
You can go over and sit with them and pet with them.
Yep.
You
It's good
offer,
for them. It's good for them. Absolutely. There's if there's a will, there's a way.
absolutely, yeah.
And I wouldn't have it any other way with me. I rescue them, I rehab them, I get them spayed and neutered, I try to find them homes, I take care of the outside ones, I try to keep them safe and give them a shelter and give them food if they need medical attention. I take them to the vet. I pay for everything out of my own pocket. They're always first, I'm always second. So any money I make in my life, it's going to keep a roof over my head, and it's going to take care of any animals that need my help. Even if they're not my animals, I will do my best to make sure an animal is not suffering. And that's just my place in the world. That is what I was here to do. And that's what I'm comfortable and happy doing. And I don't care if people don't understand. I don't care if people laugh at me. What did you knock down now, Teddy? I don't care if they don't like what I do. I don't care about people like that. I'm not telling them what to do with their life. This is how I want to live my life. And I live a very simple life in order to take care of these animals that are less fortunate. I have my cats, but then I have the outside cats that I try to help. And people come to me all the time with animals that need help. I mean, when I was growing up a kid, people used to bring to my mother, we used to rehab. We had an owl, we had a seagull, we had countless number of wild birds, wild rabbits, all sorts of things that we would take care of and try to get rehabbed and put back out into the wild or get homes for. So the animals are a big part of my animals and music are like the 2 biggest things in my life. And I will never change. And if people try to criticize or judge me, it's like, well, there's a lot of worse things people could be doing. And a lot of times people devote their lives to taking care of unfortunate children or things to that matter. But to me, it's the cats. And it's what I feel happy and comfortable and content doing. It gives me peace.
That's cool. Richard says that is wonderful. Richard, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the Beatles guy that came from Charlotte last night, he ended up getting a lot of stuff from me, Richard. He bought a lot of stuff. He sure did.
A lot of stuff's going to be gone now.
A lot of stuff is gone now, Richard.
So he probably didn't see the flexi disc, did he? He wasn't here for that.
No, he have to go back and watch the video. Yeah. So there we go.
And I sold on auction. I sold my Beatles. I had a couple sets of those Beatles stamps from the Beatles fan club from 1964. You got my very last set. I had the original Beatles ring, the brass ring with their foreheads on it. I sold that at auction. Um, what did I had? I had the Beatles Yellow Submarine die cast I sold. Oh, what else did I have? A bunch of Beatles books. I had a lot of Beatles memorabilia that I sold the past couple months at auction. And now I'm down to my records, but all that other stuff I had the memorabilia. I can't remember what else I had. Oh, I had I might have some pins left, some of the older pins, but most of the other Beatles stuff is gone.
Well, that's cool. Well, wonderful. I
You
want
look
to
like you're about to pass out. You look
thank
tired.
everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support, and I'm excited that you got some cool records that's going to be coming your way. And I've seen several full pages. Kimba, I would like to have a full page. Here's what I have right now. I put it in the showcase for everyone to see, but this is what I have. So yeah, I would like to have a full set. This came off the left side. It's got a straight edge. Um,
Yeah, I had the full sheet and I broke it up into sets, but I got that full sheet back in the 80s from New Hope, Pennsylvania in the hippie district. Used to go down there and there'd be a lot of hippie shops and everything.
yeah,
So that was the last set of 4 stamps that I had. I broke up the sheet into the sets of 4 and that was my only one I had left. I didn't even save one for myself. So it's just time to part with some stuff and let other people appreciate the stuff I had.
that is awesome, and I appreciate these. They look great in my showcase, and I hope a lot of people see them. And
Yeah, it's nice when you have something that's different that people say, "Oh, what is this? How old is that? Where'd that come from?" And you could get to talking to them about it.
yeah, there you go.
But I used to have a lot of Beatles stuff.
The Buckles. Yeah. So there you go. Well, great. Well, so this time I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Richard, Kimba, Stephen, Jerry, Tom, Mike, McHenry, um, AB Monster, uh, everyone who came and said hi, everyone who came and watched, everyone who's watching it now that wasn't at the live chat, flipping. Oh, that's you flipping crazy. Just going through the comments, see what I missed. But anyway, I want to say thanks to everyone, and I appreciate your support. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Do something nice for an elderly person in your neighborhood, even if it's just something you carry to the house. Put on the doorstep, ring the doorbell, and run away and say, "I get off your shop, then." And
Always pay it forward. Karma will give it right back to you. Whatever you dish out, you get right back.
yeah,
Exactly.
even if it's just something that maybe they don't need, they would appreciate the gift. A magazine. I hear the sawing. They must have went out for a beer run, so now they're back sawing again. Yeah. Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna hit
See
this
you next
button.
time. Bye, guys.